there's about 16,000 different people here.
I
We
feel
should've
like it's a
lived
little
here.
strange you had to specify different.
There are 16,000 unique NPCs for you to interact with in this city.
That's what Jake just
And
said.
they all
That's
have
right.
names.
Jake,
Do you think that there is a census bureau in this
I was
town?
about to say, think
There's
about
about
the
to be.
census,
The Census Bureau comes to Magnamar.
but we're only interested in taking one name down, and we're
That's
gonna cross it
true.
out immediately.
So, last time we left off,
Oh gosh.
yeah, basically, you
We're all
guys
gonna
had
die.
gone
Well,
through the attic.
We're not all gonna die.
Oh yeah, that's true. You'll probably
While you guys were
survive.
exploring the attic.
Nyrelion's
found
already
that-
dead. Come on.
Let Jake finish.
Sorry,
Let's-
Jake.
While exploring the attic, you guys stumbled upon a good few interesting things up there. Unfortunately, one of said things was the now revenant of Easha Foxglove, as well as goblins.
And goblins.
Goblin.
Goblins.
Goblins and goblins.
Goblins.
Um,
Which is what we titled the episode.
Oh,
yes.
God. Goblins and goblins. Anyway,
How do I want to say this? In a display of creativity, you guys summoned a moon bridge to keep back the goblins.
That's a diplomatic way to say that.
Display of creativity.
We get to
It worked
see
really well.
creativity.
Almost too well to the point where you guys couldn't get past it, and neither could the goblins.
I mean,
Um,
I think too well is a good word for it.
no, it definitely worked out. Like in the end, it worked in your favor. It was just an extra obstacle that you also had to get around eventually.
I could have made
But that was
thing
solved
3
by
feet
a hole
tall.
in the floor.
I could have made it 3 feet tall, and the goblin still couldn't have gotten over it.
Correct.
Anyway,
Oh shoot. What was your quote in a display of
Of creativity.
Of creativity.
creativity? I love it.
Nothing a stubborn dwarf with a tool can't fix.
You guys breaking through the floor, eventually following Isha Foxglove and the now 3 loyal goblins, followed Isha down to the basement of the basement. Down to an old cavernous ruin that far predates the actual manor itself. You headed down there following Aisha, eventually finding your way to the bottom of a well.
Mm-hmm.
Tova, you flew up with a rope, and upon exiting the well, found yourself amidst multiple swarms of undead crows. Ravens.
Oh,
Right. Okay.
oh right.
Yes.
Ravens.
Um,
Distinction.
also known as carry-on storms. which-
Not to be confused with checked bags storms.
it's true. Yeah.
Wow, nice.
Yeah,
So this
But-
would actually be death by unkindness.
yeah.
But you know what
I
they
still
say.
feel like death by murder is funnier, but
It is pretty good.
It is.
technically,
Death by unkindness.
death by unkindness.
Death by unkindness in the
Or
Mississippi.
kill him with unkindness.
Yeah, I was about to say.
Kill them with unkindness.
There we go. There
Yep.
we go.
Pretty good. Zach, make sure that your orb isn't visible too,
Oh,
like that.
Hide
Yeah.
your orb, Zach.
okay.
Ah,
It's fine.
Bjorn's orb.
Bjorn's
The
orb
orb of Bjorn.
is part of the party, okay?
Just following us around playing tunes.
Like a, like a shoot.
An ion stone
ion
that's
stone.
playing an
Oh.
ion stone
An
that plays
ion
background music.
I feel like that should
It's
be
be-
an item.
That should be a
I'm just
cursed
imagining
item.
It's like, it's
Cursed.
Bjorn, but he's purely ethereal and has no magic. He's just
Does it
there.
Does it have Spotify ads too?
Yeah. Upgrade to Premiere for
Yeah.
2 galleons or
Upgrade
gold
to
pieces, I guess.
Bjorn's Pro to avoid any advertisements.
Hi, this is I Heart Bjorn's Radio.
Nice.
Have you been injured in a car accident lately?
Oh man. Also, I just checked, and there are no teal ion stones, so this could be a teal spherical ion stone.
There you go. Boom. Magic item creation.
There you go.
Bjorn's Iron Stone.
Perfect. We should
Straight
make that a
up.
real thing.
Mhm.
Guys, could you imagine if we had just looked at this, like, rubble of this area before we went to the house?
There weren't that
We
many
would-
ravens there the first time.
I
There
think
were
No, we
two.
would have found the well and gone down.
Would we though?
And-
Would you have gone down the
Would
well
we?
if you saw a
No.
well?
I really
that's
don't
true.
think we would have.
No. Didn't we see the well?
Okay.
I feel like we saw
We
the
saw
well.
the
actually.
You
well.
saw the well,
We were
saw
like,
the
nope.
but you have
Somebody
no reason to go
Two-
look into it.
To
Somebody
be
might have-
fair, I saw the well on the map, thought about asking to go look into the well, and then saw grass at the bottom of the well on the map illustration and thought, oh, it's like filled in. There's no point in looking at it.
Oh, like an old filled
No,
in
it's-
well.
But
What you
yeah.
didn't realize was that was the grass at the bottom of the well.
Oh, where is it?
Didn't realize
Like I,
was
I
that
actually
genuinely
water.
think to look in the well, but I was like, no, it's filled in. It's just an old decrepit
Mhm.
like, ruin of a well.
Yeah. If you looked in the well, it was a DC 35 perception check to notice it.
What?
What if you went down the well?
If you went down the well, you could see the entrance.
We should have
But,
gone
like,
down.
it's
again,
a
who
deep
goes
well,
down a
and it's
well?
dark.
The next well that we go to, guys, we are climbing down it. Okay, promise.
I mean, I guess
Mimic
Okay,
well.
every game I've ever played, if I see a waterfall, I check it.
Yep.
So I guess
Like,
maybe
behind it,
this
yeah.
is just the waterfall now. Every time we see a well,
Just check it. Someone climb down it.
walk back into Sandpoint. Hold on, guys. We gotta jump into this well.
Census Bureau, how many people live here?
Yeah, that's right.
Are
Just
you
shouting
corporeal?
down the well.
You have
Are
any
you
wells?"
real?
Are you real? We're coming
You
in
hear
there
it
whether
back
you want
very
to or not.
faintly. Yes.
Woo!
How many are
Second
down
question. Are you well?
Are you
2.5.
well? Nice. 2.5 people.
2.5. That's no way to talk.
You're never
about
going to get
half
a
the
non-disturbing answer out of the well.
That's
That's
true.
not-
Oh, there you
that's
go. Yeah,
not a
the
way to
well.
talk about
A sentient
halflings.
well.
It's just rude. 2.5.
There's an idea. Sentient well.
It's a sentient
All right.
well. It just exists to mess with people, though.
Right. Okay,
Another
so
cursed object.
I lost turn order. I don't see it anymore.
It's Core's turn. Oh no, it's
Corian.
gone now.
Carrion.
Carrion.
Core.
Or carrion orange.
Core.
Oh, there we go.
Carrion
Yep.
orange.
Oh.
Oh no, it's charged with flame element.
Orange.
That's right. They all have their own
Orange.
elements.
The cursed fruit.
They're actually just a bunch of oranges with
Nothing
wings.
Oh, I was thinking like orange on a cob.
Oranges.
Orange on a cob. It sounds delicious.
All the way back in Sandpoint. One of the carnies suddenly wakes up in a cold sweat. What if?
What in the hell is the cob in this scenario?
It's just a giant stick with oranges.
Gone too far with the GMOs.
I'm just trying to figure out, where does the cob come into this?
I'm imagining like corn
That's
cob,
great.
except instead of corn kernels, they're just little oranges.
Ooh, like Orbeez, so they like,
Yeah.
but it's orange flavored.
All right.
Someone needs to call up Guy Fieri.
You
No.
so
We're all going to Flavor Town.
Do you have something against him and
Well,
monkeys,
The
Jordan?
Ravens are going to Flavor Town.
Oh
I don't have a
boy.
problem.
Okay, hold
Um,
on, guys. Serious stuff's going on.
Tova. You
Yes.
take.
Why did you have to say that way?
Oh, I just automatically take damage.
Yes,
Right.
It's a swarm.
Swarms are.
You take 3 damage, and I need a Fortitude save.
Only 3. Okay.
Don't say
Don't
that.
say that yet.
There's multiple of them, and they all auto hit.
Well,
Like they may not
Okay.
do that much damage, but they'll never miss.
24
Free
fortitude.
damage 10 times.
All right, you succeed.
Great.
Nyrelion.
Shit.
Yeah, that pretty much sums it up.
How high is
Accurate.
this well?
50 feet, if I remember
right.
right.
Yep.
Means
Do we need to just wait for her to tie off that rope?
no. We
I mean,
need
it's tied
to-
around Tova.
Tova.
I'm
needs
holding
to-
it. I
No.
didn't tie it.
It's
We
not
just
tied on
I
her.
just
She
flew
just
up
carried
with it.
it.
Okay.
Yep.
There is
Because I was
no
gonna
way.
tie it up there.
There is no way this ends well if we try to go up that thing, because we're gonna have to go up one at a time, and
One after
it's gonna
the
be
other.
three
Could be really
three
close.
rounds, 3 rounds of going up that thing.
Well, that's faster than running through the house.
It's not as fast as her dropping down to us and then running through the house. Like,
Oh, running through the house? That's an option?
I mean, not in a timely manner. It's not.
I mean, I guess she can just come down.
Yeah.
Do we
that's
just
what
want
needs
to
happen.
hold our turns until she comes down? Or I guess
That's
you
fine
two
with me.
hold your turns until she comes down.
Oh.
So that we can then figure out a game plan. Like, are they going to come in down after her? I mean, should we be waiting until Tova, see if Tova comes back down? Doesn't sound too good up there.
I'm gonna hold my turn until after Tova's turn.
Okay.
Holding my whole turn.
That does
That
change,
shifts you-
That does
yeah.
change your turn order.
I know.
Yep.
I don't even know where.
All right. Edan.
Jake, you should move Nyrelion's turn order.
Oh, he like deleted
Holding your turn
Or no, he's not.
actually
He's down at the bottom.
changes what
Yeah,
you
there it is.
16.8.
16.8. I love it.
You
Just
had
randomly
you just had to be
0.8
0.8 above me, huh?
Well, no, because that way it puts me above the other 16, and I was at
okay.
18, which is why I picked 8. It made sense in my head.
Tova, is everything all right up there? I'm just.
Birds.
Beds.
Birds.
Did she?
All right.
Did she say birds?
I think she said beds.
We're in message. But yes.
Yeah. I mean,
I kind of imagine
what
we
to do
just
with that information.
all in
Yeah.
the background.
Ah,
Sorry,
knew I
you're
should've killed
breaking up.
that.
I'm in a tunnel.
we should have killed. Wow. I'm in a well. Yeah. Oh, you are in a tunnel
Wow.
downstairs. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know.
You left him room, Jake, to go to 16.9. You could go right after Tova, Aiden, but right before Nyrelion.
No, I'm good just keeping myself in turn order. Just not doing anything this turn.
All
You're
right.
just gonna not do anything?
Tova.
Not really anything to do.
Right. Okay. Well, I will drop a bomb. Can I target an empty square and just have it hit the empty square so it does damage to all 3 of these?
You should definitely try to hit one of them directly.
But then I'd only be able to hit 2.
So
It's more damage.
it's way
right.
more damage.
Alright, I'll try to hit Blue Boy.
Okay.
Don't maximize for splash, like maximize for the damage, and direct hit's going to be way more than your splash damage.
Okay.
They're also swarms, so they take extra.
Oh, right. Okay. So, does a 18 hit their touch?
It definitely does.
Okay.
And which one were you aiming at?
Blue.
Okay.
So I will roll a d6 plus 4. So
Just 1d6?
I get it's 2d6.
You're at level
Plus
6.
4.
Your damage should be higher than that.
So on a direct hit, my bombs inflict 1d6 plus 4, as well as 1d6 plus or 2d6 points of fire damage. So
Yep.
this is fire damage. So 9 plus 12. So 16 damage to blue.
Blue's gone, as the explosion completely disperses what now remains of the Carrion Storm.
Nice. And then the one that I am around, the orange one, gets
Yep.
7 fire damage. Plus whatever
Multiply.
extra swarm damage.
I believe that's 10.
Doesn't it get a reflex save?
DC 16 reflex save. Sorry, for half damage for the splash.
Okay, so it takes half.
Dang.
Alright, and it's still around, I take it.
Yep.
So I'm gonna fly straight down. Ooh. And I have a fly speed of 60 feet, which puts me at the bottom of the well. Meow.
Double check something.
Yep. Like if swarms get attack opportunities.
I'm pretty sure everyone has attacks of opportunity.
Mm-hmm. But only if you're in the swarm, so an adjacent swarm would not.
That's nice.
So yeah, you take 3 more damage, and I need another fortitude save.
$17.
17 will do it.
Okay. And I'm at the bottom of the well. Hi guys,
Did
they're
something blow
stupid.
up there?
Dead ravens. Yes. Dead ravens.
Dead ravens.
Dead ravens.
So there's just a bunch of ravens up there?
Dead ones, yes.
You say dead ones.
Undead ravens. Some are now dead. That's my turn.
They're
You said it was a carrion.
Re-dead.
You mean re-dead, yeah. I think that's the proper term, right?
Pre-dead.
If I remember correctly, at the end of last session, Tova and Nyrelion both identified it as a carrion storm, right?
Yes. That is correct.
Okay.
Alright, well, what's the game plan? Because I'm not really built for climbing up wells.
Long way around?
I'll take that rope back, by the way.
I think this one's mine.
Uh,
I've got two. I
fair
think I
enough.
used mine. But
Okay.
it's fine.
Well, ideally, we should see if the ravens follow us down.
Right. Yeah. Oh, you should have held your turn till after the.
They
Ravens,
don't come down.
Maybe. So. Well, I mean, it's Nyrelion's
It's
turn
still
right
my
now.
turn.
So.
I see.
Hold your turn again.
well, we gotta
You
get
could-
up there and catch up with Aisha. We can't let
You
her
could-
get away.
Catch up with Aisha.
You could climb in my bag of holding.
I don't fancy my chances.
10
Terrible
minutes.
How long do we estimate it would take to run back through the mansion?
Well, we have the map. We can estimate that exactly with diagrams.
Using math.
Using
It would
power
take you
brain.
roughly 3-ish rounds.
Yeah.
Okay. Should we just do that?
Yeah.
Let's just do that. Let's spend
You s-
3 rounds.
Well, you'd have to. It's going to be exactly what you can do.
Just move your.
So it's roughly, but
speed.
you'd have to actually measure it to
Oh,
see.
okay.
Yeah,
You can't just say, "I'll take 3 rounds." Whoa.
I was trying to save some legwork for all of us, but we can do it the hard way.
If that's what you want to do, that's what I'm saying. Don't forget you have an expeditious retreat
Yes, I'm
file.
gonna use it.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, no. I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna cast haste on all of us.
Oh,
Ah,
Ooh. Can I throw 2 bombs in a turn now?
can you include the goblins in that?
Oh,
The goblins, sorry.
Oh yeah,
No,
what happens if
it's a certain number of targets. Never mind, isn't it?
I don't.
I'm checking how many targets I get.
I think it's probably 6.
what if you're
Six.
outside? Nice.
So
You can
not-
cast it
you
on
can
2 of
get-
the goblins.
You can get 2 of them.
I can get 2 of them.
Pick your 2 favorite goblins.
Oh gosh, we had their names. Did those get written down?
You're their master.
Not in the chat.
Jake's
Pip
their
or
inventor,
something.
though.
That's right.
Jake, do you have their names?
Gip or something
I
was
do
like
not.
they were
Ah.
funny.
I
They were
remember
funny.
funny.
you said them. They were
You'll have to go
pretty
watch.
good.
Yeah.
Call them Curly Mo and Larry.
Red is the injured one, right?
Yes.
Okay. I'll haste green and orange.
Oof. Red is
Gimpy don't
second
get no
string.
Um,
No speed limps for you.
I will put red in my bag of holding.
Okay.
That's pretty cool, actually.
Just imagine like
You
you pick
have
up
a
that
bag of-
Scruffus and I could just.
I do.
I like to imagine the Yoda
When did you get a bag of
scenario.
holding?
It was my gift from Theo.
Oh right,
Oh,
the
yeah,
right.
Oh.
Yep.
Your bag
Right.
of holding.
My bag of holding.
Your
Yes.
skin sack of holding.
skin sack of holding. Yes, you have to
Yeah.
always refer to it as that.
The sack of holding.
Skin sack.
The,
Skin sack of holding specifically.
the
From
accursed
his
pouch.
grandmother
okay.
or something, was it?
I will put red in my bag of holding. I will haste green and orange. I believe haste it adds 30 feet.
Yep.
So it doesn't change our running speed or anything like that, but we just get an extra 30 feet of movement, which is pretty cool.
Oh, I don't think I gave Nyrelion Expedition's Retreat. I only
But
gave
I
that to
do.
Rocco. Yes.
Okay.
You do have bark skin and shield though,
Bark, skin, and shield. Okay.
and so does Durok, but as well as Expeditious Retreat.
So yeah, that'll give me 60 movement speed. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 45, 40, 45, 50. It's bad. I'm able to get to there.
Oh, because you had to cast the spell.
I had to cast the spell.
Yeah.
When are the goblins going?
I'm gonna say they go on your turn because I forgot to roll their initiative.
Cool. What is their normal move speed? 30.
Yeah.
Cool.
Really? They move faster than all of us?
Goblins are nimble.
Yes.
I have a movement speed of 30.
Yeah.
You're just wearing armor.
Oh, you're just in.
I normally just wear armor. I
Yeah.
shouldered my armor to climb, so I never put it back on. So I have good move speed right now.
Alright, let me quickly see something.
You have a lot. We're on the bottom floor, right?
Yeah.
As far as we know.
As far as I know. We
There
haven't
could be
explored
a
the full thing.
sub dungeon.
Yeah,
We haven't
the
explored
sub
it fully.
basement.
We need to come back here
Yes.
after we. Yeah.
So we saw the finished basement. This is the unfinished basement. Then there's an unbegun basement underneath this one.
All right, they start running up the stairs.
Awesome.
With that, Durok.
Time to get the hustle on. If I am correct, Expeditious Retreat and Haste shouldn't stack.
They do not.
Who is he yelling? Is that your roommate?
Your roommate?
Sean.
Yeah.
3, 4, 5,
You should double check that.
7,
Multiple haste effects don't stack. So let's look up Expeditious Retreat.
8.
I don't think Expedition Retreat counts as the same deal. It couldn't.
They do not.
Your base land speed by 30 feet. Treated as an enhancement bonus. Haste is increased by 30 feet to a maximum of twice the subject's normal land speed, to the normal speed using that form of movement. Increases all their speeds. Also counts as an enhancement bonus, so they would not stack.
Yeah.
Mm.
It is noted it will impact running speed because it increases your base speed.
Haste
Yep.
that does it?
No, haste does. Haste specifically
does?
says
Oh,
Yeah.
all of the hasted creatures' modes of movement, including land movement, burrow, climb, fly, and swim, increase by 30 feet.
okay.
To a
So you
maximum
guys
of
could
twice the
climb
subject's
up.
normal speed.
Cool. All right.
But we could have climbed up with haste. But
no, we
also
couldn't
the
have.
crow, the ravens are up there, so it's a bad idea.
Yeah, no. Let's not pretend like anybody was gonna feasibly.
I
get
was
up that
going
well.
to.
Why are you
rolled
guys
a
running
2
around
on
then?
my first attempt. That's why I failed.
Noah, I'm just saying. I don't think it was a good idea.
All right.
I don't think any of us were gonna get up that thing under duress.
I have
Duress.
+8 to climb. Thank you very much.
I
Why
did
didn't you
not.
try climb?
I
Oh,
did.
wait.
I rolled a 2.
No, I meant again.
There
Here's-
was no.
But you don't
Everyone's
wanna
telling
attack
me not to. Everyone's telling me not to.
There was no
I'm not-
scenario in which I
I
was
told you to
gonna
get in my
up that
bag.
rope, or get up
And-
that well. Even with a rope,
I have-
it'd be iffy.
I see your +8 and raise you minus about 200 crows getting shoved down that thing.
All right,
Jake said they aren't following.
that's my turn.
I think, yeah,
I'm up
the
the
goal
stairs.
was to hopefully have him come down
Right.
Yeah.
to all of us, so.
All right.
The cog,
The cog.
Aisha, followed by the cob, followed by the cur, followed by the
Core.
core.
Followed by Edan.
Oh, yay.
Hayden, who's that? We have a guy named
Hayden.
Evan.
I thought his name was Eden.
Oh, maybe it was that.
That's
so we're
Edan.
gonna- I think I'm getting.
Edan, apply
Uh,
directly to forehead.
Oh gosh. I'm pretty sure my movement speed is 25. So if
Only
Do you
25?
get 110?
yeah.
No.
Well, you can't sprint because it has to be in a straight line with unimpeded.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
110.
So you
Yeah.
can only double move.
But double move is right now.
110.
Would it be 110 or would it be?
What's
25 plus 30 is 55. Doubled is 110.
Right. Yep. You're good. You're good. So basically, I get to the top of the stairs. Is that cool, Jake?
No. The stairs are 80 feet.
I can move 110.
You're on the stairs.
Yeah.
Oh, the stairs are 80 feet. Like,
Tall.
80, like you, from bottom stairs to top of the stairs is 80 feet.
okay. So I am 20 feet up the stairs.
Yep. Tova.
Fly up and like let's see.
Kaboom.
Yeah, so I'm gonna fly.
I mean, they're right above the well. You don't have to go
I
all
got-
the way up. You can just.
I know. That's
Sorry.
why I'm saying
Okay.
I
sorry.
got this. My range is 20 feet. So yeah, I will fly up 35 feet,
Okay. What's your movement fly speed?
60,
Okay.
and I will throw a bomb directly at orange right here.
Yeet.
So if I miss, it's gonna be in that area. Which I don't think I'm going to miss. Does a 21 hit?
21 will hit.
Alright, so it needs to make a reflex save.
Uh,
DC 17. Oh, sorry, that's for splash.
No.
Never mind, sorry.
No, because
Like
let's
you hit it already.
14. 15 points of damage plus swarm.
Yep. And that one is dead.
Kablooey.
Tova strikes again. She's also gonna whisper to herself, arsonists for the win. And that is my turn. Unless I can haste. The haste doesn't do an extra.
If you could, well, you would get if you took a full round attack action.
Right, that's
you would
yeah.
get an extra
Alright.
attack, but you moved.
Okay, that's my turn.
Oh. That's right, you're hasted. I'm gonna need a fly check.
Okay. For wings?
Yep.
Okay.
That's only if you're actually using the speed, though, right? Like, she
I'm
only
not
flew
using the
35
haste
feet.
speed.
She's not using the haste speed.
So her technical fly speed right now
Oh.
would be 90.
Her fly speed would be
Doubled,
90, and she
right?
only
Oh,
flew
No, it
35
doesn't doubles.
feet.
It just adds 30.
Right.
Yeah.
She only flew 35 feet, so she doesn't get any penalties for fast movement while flying because she's not moving fast.
So my normal speed is 60 for flying, and I moved only 35 feet.
Just a lazy kind of flap.
I'm not trying to speed. It was like, get in
a
range,
meandering sort of fly.
throw it. Yeah.
like if
Yes,
you could
but I don't think
saunter
it's
while
not like-
flying.
Haste, it's not like a optional. It's just you're faster in general for everything.
Yeah.
So your current speed is 90.
Correct. But I moved
Just-
35.
But
So
That wouldn't require a flight control because you're not moving over your normal speed.
it's not. Yeah, like
No, it's not. We're not. I'm just not about flying over. If you move under half of your current speed, that requires a flight check.
But her current speed is nothing.
Wait,
what?
her current speed is 90.
She's going from not moving to moving. It doesn't.
Current speed, not in terms of
I was standing at the bottom of the well.
your base speed, because her base speed is now 90. Current speed in terms of like slowing down.
Yeah,
like
she's
if
not-
you
So,
were
like
not
if
trying to
you
slow down.
if last round you were traveling in a straight line flying 120 feet, and then you tried to slow down to like 30 feet, that would require a fly check because you're trying to like put on the brakes.
Does haste require a fly?
It's it's not like
No.
movement speed. It's current aerial speed.
Airspeed velocity.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
when you're trying to.
Slow down drastically in the air. if you're capable, it doesn't just because you're capable of flying at 90 feet per second doesn't mean that
That's
it's
what I was
suddenly
thinking,
difficult
like-
to
Yeah,
fly at
you're not-
20
Yeah.
feet per second.
Yeah.
Plus, we've
forced
never
to,
done a fly check, because Katarina's done so many fly checks, or non-flight, like flying with
Yeah.
haste. It doesn't say it in flight, or in haste. It doesn't say that you need to make a fly skill check to
Yeah,
succeed.
and, like,
It just does it.
There's no penalty for like even hovering or anything like that, unless it's windy.
No, it specifically says hover is a DC 15 check. That's where the maneuverabilities come in. Of like, if you have perfect maneuverability, you have perfect control where you are in the air. That's a big enough boost that you can hover without really. You have to roll, but you don't. It's a huge boost, so it really doesn't matter as much.
Well, I got a 3.
Well, what is
So what
the-
happens?
Double checking.
Okay. I also don't know if it's different because it's not a flight spell, it's an actual
It's not.
body part. So,
It shouldn't really matter. I don't think Pathfinders distinguishes between the two for rolls.
You could also just move 45 feet instead of
Mhm.
35 and be fine, Jeff.
oh, it was just to be not at point blank range, I guess, but
You wouldn't.
I
It's
don't...
a 60-foot well, 15 feet away isn't point blank.
a 50-foot
Maybe
well.
okay.
But yeah, 5 feet away.
Well,
Oh, okay.
Well, yeah, is it at
throw
50 or
your
at
bomb
55?
at the top of the swarm.
you'd still be
I
5
guess
feet
that would make
below
sense.
the lip of the well.
Throw it through the swarm.
Well, it doesn't even really. Oh, I mean, I guess.
Also-
because it can't. No, it doesn't even matter. They can't take attack of opportunity because you're not inside it, and you can selectively make sure that your tile isn't affected by your splash damage anyway.
Right.
So
To-
it's
to-
totally a moot point.
To really throw a wrench in things, looking at the table of flying maneuver DCs, there's also fly up at an angle greater than 45 degrees, and you're currently trying to fly straight up, which would require a fly check because that's not something that you would normally be able to do.
I'm thinking, okay, so we'll get through this combat.
Okay.
Next time we deal with wings, we'll bring this in.
Okay. Hopefully we level up so I can put a ton of ranks and fly.
It's a DC 20 check to fly up at an angle greater than 45 degrees.
Yeah, put
Wow.
some ranks into fly.
I've never
Like a
had a
music
character
guy.
fly before, so I've never had to look at these rules.
A lot of these rules don't apply to the fly spell because that's magical flight, so it doesn't obey
Yeah.
the laws of like
Winged blade.
wings.
Winged.
Yeah. Okay, yeah,
Are
that's a
these-
good way to put it. I've had people fly, but not
Have
using
wings.
physics.
Just have
Yeah.
not using physics.
All right.
So, but yes, so that storm is dead.
Kablooey.
Nyrelion.
Okay, I'm torn because I could climb up that well a lot faster than I could run through that house.
Do what you gotta do. I will say, if you do join us on the stairs, we'll have a dwarf, an elf, and a human in a running race. And I'm
Human.
gonna have to make we dwarves are natural sprinters. Very dangerous over short distances. and I will have to make some jokes there.
Excuse me, human.
Humanish. Aragorn's not totally human anyway, so
I'm squinting my glowing eyes at you.
Just so that we can have a human dwarf and elf.
what, is something wrong with your eyes?
Right.
You need me to
Actually-
fix that for you?
Actually, you know what?
That's funny.
Aasimar is not bad. It's not far off for Aragorn.
That's right. You guys are the squad.
So 45 to the stairs.
It's
My
like
speed
having
is
Hello Mary or
120.
Pippin.
I'm able to make it 75 feet up the stairs. So
Tova
I should be able to make
Pippin.
it to like. Correct me if I'm wrong, Jake. I should be able to. Make it to like there because I'm like 5 feet away from the top of the stairs. Correct?
Yep, basically.
Okay.
Yes.
Oh, the music stopped.
Yes.
All right.
Yeah, this really tense combat that we're in.
Mm-hmm.
Interrupted by insane rules discussions.
Yeah, I'm reading up on all these actually. You can, if you take damage while flying, you have to do a DC 10 fly check to avoid losing 10 feet of altitude.
Oh, wow.
If you get hit by something of your size or larger, you must immediately make a DC 25 fly check to avoid plummeting to the ground.
So that's 80 to there. Jake?
Yep. Yes.
5, 9,
Mm. Ooh. I can avoid all falling damage from now on, though, if I
Okay.
make a DC 10 fly check.
That's my turn. Not built for stairs. At least not going up them.
It's because stairs are built for you. Ha! That's a terrible joke.
That
As long
wasn't
as you don't
even a
hit your
joke.
shins, it's fine.
What's your charisma again?
Very low. Lower than yours, I think. No, yours is worse.
Aye, it is lore.
Next time we'll have Nyrelion carry you.
Says
Hey,
who?
Joe.
Aiden, it is your go.
What was that, Noah?
Says who?
I mean, look at the poll ad. Sorry.
Huh?
All right. So 60 feet to the top of the stairs. We're gonna do this
80
the hard
feet.
way.
He
plus
was already
No,
at
I was
20
already
feet
20 feet up.
Right.
Yeah. This is the best way I know how to do this. Is this the top of the stairs, or is this the top of the stairs?
Right here.
Okay, perfect.
Oh, then I'm here because I'm only 5 feet away from the top.
Okay, I kind of push past Nyrelion. Sorry about that. And then
Not the fast.
Throw an elbow.
I just push him back down. No.
Well, in theory, I never caught up to you guys because of
yeah.
everything happening concurrently.
I was just thinking about that too. Like, man, you know, we think about it as like we're passing each other on the stairs, but that's not actually happening.
Whoosh,
That's-
whoosh, whoosh, whoosh.
80,
Yeah.
right? Because I was 60, so that's 80, 90, or 80, 85, 90, 95, 100. Actually, 100.
60. Hold on. You were at 60,
I think I'm like right here. Yeah.
65, 70, 80, 85, 90, 95, 100. Yeah. Yep.
Whoa, look at those cool measuring things.
Mm-hmm.
Those
Yeah.
are cool. Those are
Yep.
nice.
Okay, on the way past Rocco. Sorry about that. And then I just kind of stepped like awkwardly over it.
Pass again. You're just ahead of me.
Oh, I guess that's. Oh.
You never
But
passed
that's all
me.
the same 6 seconds.
It's
Okay.
all
So
happening
you're just running at the
6
same time.
seconds.
This is all happening at the
So
same
we're
time.
all yeah.
Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. Well,
But yeah, I mean, if you want to leapfrog me, I guess that's fine.
Yeah, I kick off the wall and do a cool flip.
Don't be surprised
Well,
if
I
next
guess-
time I accidentally just like hold my hammer up or something.
You were
Those
further
moving?
up the stairs at the start of this round, so so Rocco never passed you.
Yeah.
What's going on here? Did we just like accidentally skip a turn or something?
No,
Yeah.
it's just because Pathfinder turns all happen at the
At
same
once.
time. It's not like we're pausing to let the other person run 120 feet.
Well, yeah, I get what you're saying,
Mhm.
but like,
So we've all been
We're
running
all running up
concurrently
at the same time.
staircase. So we're not actually passing each other. It's just that our turns are in the opposite order of the order of us up the stairs.
Yeah.
It's funny.
Correct.
But
So,
wait,
so like if your turn was before me, or if it was
So
you,
this is all
then
one round.
then Rocco, then me in turn order,
That
we
is-
never would have passed each other on the map.
does
that is
running
the turn
through
order.
someone hinder your
That's-
speed though?
that's why
But
I'm
you-
confused. That is the turn order.
Well, this is a new round.
Yeah, wait, did we miss it?
No. You guys are way overthinking this.
No,
It's
yeah.
going in circles.
Well, I think
No, because
I think
They
you might have
are
skipped
up
me.
the staircase.
no, I think we may have skipped Edan because by when this turn ends, both Nyrelion and Rocco are going to be past Edan, which shouldn't happen. Edan should be ahead
Oh,
of
No.
us.
you know what it is? What it is? It started with Nyrelion.
Yes,
Nyrelion
it started with
running.
Nyrelion,
Oh,
Durok.
That's what it is.
and then it had to go to the next round.
Okay, so
For Edan to
Edan
go.
is
Aid-
actually
Aiden's
behind.
behind us.
Except,
Yes.
yeah,
Yes.
Except he's
Yeah.
going first. Okay.
I'm gaining
Yeah.
rapidly, but I am behind you guys.
Again, none of this is necessary.
So it's fun to think about. Tova,
Okay. Anyway,
What?
it's your turn.
Oh,
It
great.
is your
I'll-
go.
I'll fly up
it's us,
45
Jake.
feet.
It's always necessary.
Or are we not doing a fly check? Because I'll just fly.
Not for this fight.
Okay,
Next
good.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm
You have
gonna
a
fly,
grace period. You just got new
up.
wings.
and then I'm just
Wings
cut.
go-
You're still in the manufacturer's
honeymoon
warranty.
period.
That's right.
oh,
I'm going to fly up.
You're in the 90-day return window.
That's right. Yeah,
let's hope so, because
cannot return these.
When you financed the wings, it was 0% rolls for 6 minutes of combat.
oh man.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna fly over to the
0%
side here,
APR, 0% aerial performance rolls.
Yes.
or over to this side.
0% APR for the first 5 minutes of use.
I'm gonna target green, so it needs to make a reflex save.
Or-
Does a
Tech
No.
roll.
No reflex save.
what?
No reflex save.
Yeah,
right,
what's the
next
attack
time.
roll?
Right. Well, it's a nat one, so I miss
Hey, you know the good
What's
news
the
is
attack roll?
one. Well, it doesn't matter because a nat one automatically misses.
That's
and a
5e,
nat 20.
but-
Not
That's
Pathfinder.
5e.
We do that because a nat 20
No.
hits. It's a GM
No.
rule.
Hold
It
on.
says it in
Hold
5e2.
Quick question. Jess, which square were you aiming for?
Oh, that's true. That one.
Which one?
Green
Okay.
dot. So let me roll my thing.
Well, no. So what's your total damage? What's your total attack?
What's your total attack roll?
7.
Okay, yeah, it still doesn't hit then.
Okay, now you roll your 1d8.
I thought we did a thing where it was like, if it's a 1, it automatically misses. Because you've had your bad guys roll 1s. And you're just like, they all miss.
That's because they have terrible 2 hits.
Yeah.
Generally speaking, a 1 usually will miss, just numerically.
Yeah.
Just by
But
virtue
it
of just add.
Okay, so in this campaign, you're saying that a 1 can still hit.
Oh, wait.
Yes.
A 1 is always a critical failure.
That's what I thought.
Critic, yeah, it is
That's
a crit
5th
fail.
edition.
No, that's not a
Pathfinder
5th edition
too.
thing. That's not a 5th edition thing. A 1 is a miss.
So, I mean, maybe you're getting confused. You can't critical fail like a skill check.
Correct.
Correct.
But
Yeah,
you can
yeah,
crit, but a natural 1 on an attack roll is a critical fail.
Correct.
Always a miss.
But a natural 1 on a skill check is not a fail.
Right.
Not
And
a
a nat
guaranteed
20 on a skill check is not a guaranteed success, but it is a guaranteed hit if you roll a nat 20 in
Yes.
an attack.
Well, If
But
we
yeah,
play
no,
by
an app-
actual rules, it's
still a
guaranteed
guaranteed
hit,
hit.
but not a
It's
guaranteed
still a
crit.
Guaranteed crit, yeah.
Yeah.
But
Right,
no, yeah,
right.
a nat 1 is always a miss.
That's how we've
Yeah.
been doing it. Yeah.
We've
I was like,
we've
what?
always done that. We've always
Yep,
done.
we've
that
always-
Roll
yeah.
for your
Okay.
bomb.
My directional. I usually do. Let's see. 1. I think is how it does it, and I think it goes counterclockwise. Shoot.
Counter. Why don't you just make the north square 1 and then proceed clockwise from there?
Because there's an actual rule that I follow.
I think if you just stay consistent, it doesn't matter.
That's why I'm looking at the rule, so I'm consistent.
I was just trying to make a suggestion of something that would be easy to remember. You have a 25% chance of hitting both red and green with splash damage, though.
Mm-hmm.
That would be nice. Okay, give me a moment here.
And a 100% chance of hitting green with splash damage.
Yeah. You also have a 25% chance of hitting yourself with splash damage.
Pish posh.
True.
Hey,
True. See, this is why this is
I
important.
like those odds.
You like those odds.
It's also not my character, so it's fine. It's totally fine.
listen. You don't get to be the title of head arsonist of a town without being able to take a little fire damage.
Oh, okay. Here's my
Chief
little chart.
Assistant Arsonist.
Here we go. I got a 3, which means it goes right next to it. So it hits it still,
But,
but only splash.
yeah.
So
Dang.
7 damage plus whatever.
Reflex save.
Oh yeah, reflex.
It failed the reflex.
Huzzah.
So how much
Cool.
damage is that for? Is that
7.
just 7?
7 plus whatever swarm damage it takes.
10. Should be 10 total. Swarms take an additional 50% damage from AoE.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
And that's my turn.
Kablooey.
Right.
So you should gone.
Yep. Yeah, she's basically gone off into the woods at this point.
Cool.
I mean, she's not too far into the woods.
It's been 2 rounds.
It's been 2 rounds, but that's where the map ends.
Right, that's fine. Cool.
Also, if I remember,
She
she wasn't
gone.
like running; she was just moving at a steady pace.
She was moving with a purpose.
Yeah.
Yeah,
she
but we
wasn't
were
like
following
doubling
her.
her.
Right.
She wasn't moving double her move speed each round.
Right.
And that
Waiting
purpose
till-
is mess up Aldrin Foxglove's day.
his
No,
life.
what?
Good time.
I'm
Not
just saying she should
today.
only be like 60 feet away
Yeah, she's not too far.
Yeah, I'm just double checking real quick to make sure.
because she wasn't sprinting through the mansion.
Yeah, we weren't sprinting to keep up with her.
She started
Because
sprinting as soon
we
as
would've
she lost
lost.
us. She was like, "Oh, I guess they're gone." Boom.
Yeah,
Not waiting for those losers.
we should have had her on
She
a
got a good whiff, and
leash.
she was like,
Revenant on a leash.
That just seems wrong.
Give me a
Oh,
backpack
God.
leash like the parents
you're
have.
like, "Hold on, Aisha." You just stake her down for a second and fly back down the well.
She's just
Hang on.
She just
Look at this mirror for a
animation,
moment.
animation walking.
Would have been great.
That's what we could have done. You should have pushed her in front of a wall so she's just walking straight into it for a while.
there you go.
Oh yeah, she's like the direct route,
Yep.
and she'll just hit it and then like bounce back to like recorrect.
It's the D&D movie
Oh,
Oh. Right over the rock.
right over the rock.
Oh, right,
Right
over
over.
the rock. Right.
I know he's going right over it.
Think he's gonna go around it. Oh.
We were talking about that yesterday.
Mm-hmm. It's a fantastic movie.
That swarm is still up, but barely.
Sweet.
Nyrelion.
Okay.
and goblins.
It was
Hmm.
from the top of the stairs. It was 45 feet to where you are now, Edan, right?
Yes.
Okay. I'm 5 feet behind that, so it's 50.
Oh, no.
to the
It's 50 feet because I had to take a step into that square. So 55. For you.
Well, no, because you did 45 from here.
Nope, it's 50 because it's I didn't count moving into that first square.
Oh, okay.
I just added 5 for that, so yeah.
Okay, so 50 from here, so 55 from me. So 60 to there.
Gets you right here, I believe.
Gets me to the top.
I mean, you're cutting straight through that corner, though, I think.
That's a legal move, isn't it?
That is a legal move.
It
Or
is?
it should be,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah,
All right.
that's what I was
technically,
doing
I'd be allowed to move
with my move.
there with 55. Which, in theory,
If he was doing that,
would
that's
let me go
different,
there.
But
Can I just double cut a corner and go straight through that wall?
Yeah, if I like jump against the wall 3 times, can I like just clip through it?
well, what you do is you crouch and then you back up into it, jumping out of the crouch.
Oh.
Then it throws you to the edge of the map, and you go straight to the final boss.
That's 60, where I ended up right there.
Cut all the corners.
Turn this into an octagon house.
Seriously though, like zoom in and look at that, the 2 doors next to each other.
Yeah, you can just.
That right there
Yep,
is a
that's
legal
how I did it.
move.
That's how I did it.
Oh,
That is
gosh,
a legal move right
It
there.
is.
Are you done, Noah?
Yeah, no, I moved 120 feet.
Right.
How tall is the staircase to this first level?
What's on the map is what's... Like, what you see here matches up with here. So, like, the upper landing, Durok would be right here.
Okay, nice, sweet.
I'll be right back.
So that was 80. So I can get there. Blessed long legs catching up to me. We're gonna get there and Tova's gonna have like smoldering
All
rotten
done.
crow bodies everywhere.
I know,
Well-
we didn't even need to do this.
Oh,
Well,
could've
it
just
saved
let
you
Tova
from
deal with
climbing up.
well, we do need to catch up to Aisha, so it's not completely without warrant.
Right.
Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah.
Alright, so... Tova, you take 4 damage. And I need a fortitude save.
Okay.
Also,
12.
Aldrin Foxglove has some things to answer for.
Yeah. 12.
Right.
That's not good.
Don't think that succeeds.
I turn into Ruby Crow.
No.
That's just
Don't
what
do
you
that.
imagine as you're dying.
Don't do that.
That's her origin story. Truly. No. No, Ruby's origin story is in Seattle when her
Well,
dad
that succeed.
died. What? I'm safe.
You're safe.
That's nice. Whew.
That's the one
It's a
thing
lot worse
about-
if you're trying to like concentrate or cast spells.
Okay.
So one thing about fortitude saves, the effects are usually pretty scary, but the saves are usually kind of low.
Really low, yeah.
Yeah.
You have a low probability of having your entire life screwed up.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I can't.
And can I get another fortitude save as you take 3 more damage?
How you looking, Jess?
16.
You're good.
I've only
16.
taken 13 damage total. So pretty great.
Alrighty.
Yeah, because I was at full. So
Edan.
Okay, I did the math. I'm moving right here.
All right.
We're almost there, folks. Just a little bit longer.
Tova.
oh my gosh. Oh great. I will throw a bomb.
At yourself.
Let's see. I'll take a 5-foot step.
Hey, I can
actually.
get there. If you don't kill one of them, I can actually get there. Can't attack.
So they're overlapping a space.
Yes.
Get wrecked.
So I'm gonna throw it at that space and hit both of them.
Yeah.
Amazing. Do I have to just roll 1 attack or 2 attacks? How does that work?
I'll say 1 attack for both.
Okay. That's a 17 to hit.
That'll hit both.
Great.
Just gonna mark this one dead already.
Kilimanjaro.
Oh,
Killionaire.
Keep in mind these are swarms, so this is like
16 damage.
1,000.
Yeah. How much?
16. 16.
Oh!
With.
Time plus 50%.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
So
Oh,
24 damage.
What is that saying about killing a bird with 1 rock, 2 stone, whatever? Yeah.
1 rock,
A
2
bomb
stones,
in the
not to boom.
A bomb in the
One
hand
rock-
is worth 2 in the bush.
1 rock, 2 stones, and 1,000,000 dead birds.
We're coming up with more Malifaux.
It's easy to kill 2 birds with 1 stone if your stone explodes.
Well, you know what they say.
Yes.
People with glass vials shouldn't throw them at thousands of birds. Worth 2 in the bush.
Oh my gosh, worth 2 in the bush.
Oh.
Like
like it.
killing 2 birds with 1 grenade.
Yeah.
I love this, like, Aiden's gonna come out and be like, oh, we're here, oh. Or, like, everyone's gonna be like, we're here to help, and it's just, like, feathers all around
Oh.
Tova just falling to the ground. It's like,
As she's doing like the hero walk away from it. Just like
with her wings out. No,
You
she's,
know-
like, walking away.
You know what they
Or
say.
flying away.
There are thousands
Throwing-
of dead birds here, and
You know what
feathers
they say.
everywhere.
Fight's
no, I
over.
killed
Fight's
two
done.
two murders with 1 bomb.
Jeez.
No. Here's the Malifaux of all Malifaux.
Yes.
It's like throwing two barrels of monkeys. It's like shooting 2 barrels of monkeys from a glass house. It's worth 3. It's
Worth-
worth 2 in the bush.
Worth 2 in the bush.
Let's go in the bush.
Or 2 in the well. You know, whatever.
Yeah. Oh.
So are we out of combat? Or do we need to
Yeah,
still
you're out of
return?
combat.
Okay, because we're gonna track down Aisha
Let me run
immediately.
because of Asia.
Yeah.
Aisha.
Aisha, come here.
Your whistle cuts out, Zach.
Oh,
Yeah.
did it?
So Isha's still going through the woods.
I'm on a
We've
mission.
We've got revenge.
Sweet
Interesting
revenge. Nice and, well, cold.
Yeah, cold. Best served cold. Are you changing our music to nice?
To nice.
Nice.
Can you
To
change
nice.
it to the following a revenant
Kindness.
while she seeks bloody revenge playlist?
Mm.
Hmm. Oh,
So
if
here's
we're
the
all
thought.
meeting up, can I get some healing? Just a little.
Yeah, let's walk
Just-
and do it at the same time.
All right.
And the two goblins are still following you, Nyrelion.
Oh,
The two goblins.
I'll let Red out of his confinement.
He rejoins the others.
he
How
was
crazy would it be
confined.
if you just 2 weeks later accidentally pull a
Oh,
goblin
right.
out of the bag?
Totally forgot. You've seen someone pull a rabbit out of a hat. Now get ready for a goblin out of a sack.
Not just any sack.
Wait,
Yeah.
you had him in your sack?
Yeah,
He doesn't need to breathe.
Oh, the
undead
haste.
don't need to breathe.
No, but it was the one that couldn't
The
be,
one that
be
wasn't
hasted. Is
Yeah,
that what it was?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. You literally just treated your goblin as a
That's just Gary the Goblin.
just putting it in your I don't know. It's just like I'll save you for later.
Although,
like a lunch,
come to think of
leftovers.
it-
You treated him like leftovers. I'll come back to you when I'm ready.
come to think of it, Nyrelion, you're probably gonna start storing undead in your bag.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my god, that's why it's made out of like skin.
Skin
It's perfect.
skin
It's
bag.
specifically for storing
Wow.
undead in.
Wow.
Oh gosh.
Could you
You got your own
imagine?
little pouch of undead.
Could you
You're
get a
gonna be
murder
a
of
Pokemon
undead?
trainer, but you'll be summoning undead abominations.
I choose
Oh my
you.
He's a
And just like,
Pokemon tamer. He just specializes in ghost types.
I choose you, Stinkachu.
Ghost types and dark types.
Throws out a zombie.
can ghosts
Oh.
stay in a bag of holding, or can they
Good question.
drift through it?
I mean,
Well,
you
you
can't
can't-
really put them in a bag of holding.
They like go.
Well,
What if you caught it?
Good
But here's the
theoretically.
thing: it's an extra
You'd have to
dimensional
catch it.
space.
What if he
That's the problem.
commanded it and made it go through?
It's an
'Cause
extra
he can
dimensional
command
space.
undead.
It should be able to go into that area, but it wouldn't be
Yeah.
able to drift through the walls of it because it's
Yeah.
ghosts can't
It's like
travel
a-
through dimensions.
But would
like
it
a-
just leave the astral plane that it's on?
No, because
It
it's
couldn't.
but
It
you
couldn't.
couldn't. It's literally a pocket dimension.
Oh, okay.
There is no phasing through anything. You can't
Got
phase
it.
through the fabric of your plane as a ghost.
Oh my gosh, I just realized.
Incorporeal
heard of
does
it-
not mean planar travel.
You've heard of a genie in a bottle.
How
Have you
dare-
ever heard of a goblin in a skin sack? Anyway, Jess, you get 12 healing back.
Thank you.
What's that?
Very
Oh, don't
kind of
worry.
you.
It's just 3 goblins in a skin sack.
I'm 1 point from full. So
Oh,
perfect.
did we agree that Tova put the painting in her bag of holding?
Forever ago.
Yeah.
Yes.
You have your
Yes.
bag of holding. Why won't you put it in yours?
Well, the goblins.
It's not big enough to
There's a goblin in it.
It's not big enough to hold it?
It's full
Other
of
lives occupied.
You,
No,
you
this
trust
was
Roger
before
with
your
the painting.
goblin.
No, I'm
And I
pretty sure
forgot
you
that
had it,
you.
Tova.
I think
I
the
think we
problem
said
is
you had it.
You can say that I
aura-
have it.
The opening might not be big enough to accommodate a painting.
His or mine?
His.
Mine.
Why wouldn't it? If it's made the exact same, it's just the same material or
I think
different
it's
material.
I think it's a smaller pouch, if I remember correctly.
I think so.
Isn't it?
Oh,
It is.
is yours not a full bag of holding then?
No.
No, because
Well, don't say it's a bag of holding. Say it's like a minor bag of holding or whatever it's
it's a
called.
sack.
It's like it's a
skin
bag.
sack.
It's like
That's
it's
what we've been
like
calling it.
converted into a backpack with
Skin
extra
bag.
storage pouches that aren't extra dimensional on the side.
Yeah, it's a. We've been calling it the skin bag. That's our name for it.
The skin bag.
We'll just call
Okay,
it the
got
skin
it.
bag.
Got it. So how much can you carry in that
I
then?
just thought of
I
something
can carry an
horrible.
amount.
What amount?
An
About
amount.
7 skeletons.
What amount?
An amount, but you know, like it's an amount.
Do you not know?
Okay.
Or
I know
you're just
exactly how much I can carry.
how
in
much?
liters.
I
Of
can
blood.
carry.
Yeah. Going with the theme.
I can carry an amount. Okay.
Why aren't you
know-
sharing?
there's
I want to know.
I can carry. I would say, and this is just off the top of my head, just completely like random scale of reference, like totally off the cuff. I'd say I could carry roughly a volume equivalent to 5 medium creatures.
Creature.
So 500 pounds? 'Cause
Creature.
That's what mine can do.
Wait.
Right?
Wait. That is an inherently suspicious measurement.
It's off the cuff, you know? It's off the cuff.
Is that what the tag says?
The sack tag.
Oh my gosh.
It also
No
says
tag,
not
it's
machine
homemade.
washable.
You know, I never thought the question. So how many liters can that bag hold would be answered with, I don't know, how many liters are in a person?
No. Yeah. How many liters does that hold? Roughly 5 people's worth.
Creatures. You're talking.
I don't know, how many liters are you?
What weight of creature are we talking here?
Medium.
Because there's
Medium.
like, oh, okay. So it's a bag.
Can we
type
follow
2.
Aisha now?
No, for real. Like, if you're saying 5 people, average maybe being 100 pounds, you're more than that. So you're
100 pounds
a bigger bag
average
than
for a
mine.
medium creature?
Really low average.
He's
Are
saying
you
it's
smuggling
5.
children?
So you have a bigger bag of holding than me, is what you're saying.
Let's follow Aisha.
No,
5
Jess,
emaciated medium.
Jess,
you pull the painting
can-
if you have
can-
a bigger bag.
Can we
It won't fit in my bag.
continue this conversation after we've
Yeah.
followed
The painting will
revenant?
not fit in my bag. If you want, Tova can have a discussion with Nyrelion about whether or not the painting will fit in his bag
Hey,
after
your
we have
super
followed
disturbing
Aisha.
sack made out of skin.
I will follow
How
up with
many,
this.
I don't know.
She will make a
people
note.
Can it hold?
She'll make a note.
Okay, everybody climb into the skin bag. Oh. We can fit Aisha in there if we really need to.
And then she'll have a totally different pull of direction, though, because she'll be based off of the.
Wait, hold on. We gotta grab.
Astral plane.
Let's get back to.
We gotta. Okay, last thing. We have to put as many cats as we can in there. So at some point, someone opens it, empties
And
it
lets
out, and
the
says
cat out
the
of the
cat's
bag.
out of the bag.
Wow.
No.
Skin sack.
There's just one zombie cat.
There you go. Schrodinger.
Or going back to my previous.
There's one cat that's either a zombie or a lifestyle.
Schrodinger's cat.
Sure.
It's a zombie cat. Is it alive or dead? If it's in the
It stays
skin
in
sack
there.
of holding. Alive, dead, or undead?
There you go.
So there's a
I
third
did her.
option now?
Yep.
That's rock, paper,
When you
scissors
have-
in this
when you
world.
have
Alive,
Schrodinger's
dead, or
zombie
undead.
cat.
No. That's the quantum superposition. It's undead until we open the bag.
All right, Revenant.
Yeah, so
To
Bloody
Aisha.
revenge.
Da-da-da-da.
You guys eventually make your way to Aisha. And she is
Cue montage.
same thing as before, just staring straight ahead, going.
In Necrol, I'll ask you, sure he's this way?
I know. He's this way.
Was she answering?
What
Colin?
does what are you talking about? I mean, I don't know whatever you're speaking, but it sure sounds disturbing.
I'm just making sure that she is going the right way. At least she thinks she's going the right way.
Did you just ask the Revenant if she needs to ask for directions?
Yes.
You know for a
Look,
fact she
it's
knows where
just-
she's going.
It's just odd to me that after traipsing around in that house for so long, suddenly we're now prancing through the woods. And also the fact that she led us down into the basement and up the well instead of, I don't know, out the front door.
Oh well,
I
what if
have a
we're
feeling
what
he's
if we're hot on his trail? What if he was down there, climbed up the well? At the time, that was the shortest way to get to him.
That's what I thought. He's close.
Red is gonna tug at your sleeve, Nyrelion.
Oh, yeah?
I think he took the Scaveling.
Scaling. Oh.
What's that?
Anybody want
the
to-
bat.
The dire bat.
What? What about
Oh.
a bat?
Oh, he's
He flew.
riding. How did he get out of the?
Wait, there was a bat down
Are you
there?
telling? Are you telling me him on a Scaveling could fit through that well?
Did it make a fly check?
Did it make a fly check?
Is this is like
It says
Yeah,
in the
guys
book
have to
it
do it
goes
too.
in and out through the well.
this sounds
Like it legitimately says it.
this sounds
Maybe the
like
scaling climbs.
sounds like a
Yeah.
Pidgey fly scenario.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Like an 8-ounce bird cannot carry a 12-pound coconut.
Incredible.
Oh,
Scavelings actually do. They're more common in the Underdark, you know, but they are like carriers for people. They are used as mounts for more indistinguishing peoples.
we are pretty sure he's undead, which probably significantly cuts down on the water weight.
Yeah.
Just throwing it out there.
Mm.
How fast can the scaveling move?
Ask him if he knew that we were
I'm
there.
asking Red.
Yeah, ask Red if
I'm assuming when you told Blue to go back down, Blue would have told him that we were there, and that's probably what would have prompted his leaving.
I told Blue to go tell boss what was happening.
does boss
What
know
happened?
who, or I mean,
Does your boss know who we are?
Do you know who I am?
because my guess would be is just like there's people here, and then he just left, so he doesn't know that we're following him. Just someone is,
Really?
right?
Have we- Did we establish that boss?
It depends. I don't know if Blue would have given a description of you. I didn't know who you were,
Is your boss undead?
based on sight. Yeah,
What is he?
Ask him how long he's been undead.
like us.
A gas?
Okay. How
Yeah,
Oh,
guessed.
I'm not a part of this
how
conversation.
long has he been a ghast?
He was pretty aghast when
Few
those
days?
goblins jumped on him.
He's only been a ghast for a few days.
I mean, he was a guest before I awoke as a guest, and that was only a couple months ago.
Oh, okay. How long
So
did Gas
as
live?
long as I've known him,
They're
What
undead.
about-
They technically
I-
live until they're destroyed.
yeah,
Hmm.
they're undead, so time does
What-
not matter as much.
What makes a ghast a ghast? Like, what could make
A ghoul
him
with a degree.
suddenly? Wow.
Something shocking enough happens, it'll probably work.
Like, you should ask him, like, what turned him?
What turned him?
Ah. I think it had something to do with the house in the mold.
The mold room? Didn't
Which
go
one?
into. Ah,
Wait,
the
so
carpet
you're
one?
saying I shouldn't have eaten some of that.
Looks at you.
I'm joking, because I'm also not a part of this conversation,
Yeah.
because I can't speak Necro.
And he also, and he does
Oh,
not,
boy.
yeah, does not understand what you said either.
Are they speaking necro or goblin? Because sorry,
Necro.
then I would just
Necro.
say to Nyrelion, like, ask
Yeah.
him about this stuff,
Yeah.
which is what I kind of been doing. But are you relaying stuff back to us? Though,
Yeah,
is
I am.
cool.
Yeah.
So we know what's going on.
Any ideas on where he might be going?
Question.
Well, if he's going this way, maybe Magnamar? I know he's a townhouse there.
How far to Magnamar?
We should have brought horses.
Didn't we?
should've.
Wait,
I don't know.
he's headed all the way
To be fair, I've never really left this region.
He's on a bat. He can
Oh, I
kind of
know.
fly.
I know, but still.
Oh, a few hours. Fuck.
I mean, I could always fly ahead. 2 minutes.
And
I don't think that's...
get a
A lot of
song.
taste. Never mind. Oh, it glitched for a second there. What?
Are scavelings capable of like sustained flight? Like, could they? Like, what's their endurance when carrying a person?
for the reading. I'd say as far as like overland travel, it's up there with horses.
Okay.
It specifically says they're more than capable of fight, even when carrying a creature mounted on its back. They're often used as mounts in this way.
I guess we just hope he's not going all the way to Magnemar.
I don't know where
Even
the
on
is going.
a Scaveling's back, it's going to take him some time.
Yeah.
I mean, the problem is wherever he's going, he's going to be a
Nyrelion,
problem.
do you know much about Scavelings? Like, how fast do they fly? Are we
What's the
talking
airspeed
about?
velocity vehicle laden Skaveling?
Yeah.
I like from what I've heard, they're comparable to horses.
Horses, okay, it's that horses are faster, technically, but they also have to deal with the roads and obstacles and stuff,
Yeah.
whereas a Skaven can just go.
As
As
the
the
Skaveling
Skaveling
flies.
flies.
Yeah.
As the
Favorite
bee
part.
bumbles.
Oh,
That's what I was thinking.
The hive mind continues.
perfect. Well,
Wherever he ends up, he's going to be. We can't like we have a lead to his location now. If we back off, we might never find him.
All right. Well, I guess worst case scenario, right? He's going to Magnemar. He doesn't need to rest. The Skaveling doesn't need to rest. They're both undead. She doesn't need to rest. She's undead. The rest of us have to.
I mean, worst case scenario is Magnemar becomes a hive of ghouls.
I mean, we're just not gonna catch up. Is what
No.
it seems like to me.
So why
We
don't
could.
why don't we follow until we count, and then reevaluate?
Why don't we? I mean, just throwing it out there.
Yeah, because we don't know he's going to Magnemar.
We don't know he's going to Magnemar.
Why
He
don't
could
we?
just be flying away.
Why don't we pocket Aisha? For the
Wow.
night? I mean, it's the most sensible way to do
If
it.
you want to try forcing her into a bag,
I don't know what else we do. She's our only hope at finding him. We can't follow her forever.
Someone distract her. Look, is that Aldrin? Quick!
Try this new hat. No, that's not human skin. What are you talking about? I mean, we need her. We absolutely need her.
Don't two of our party members have hold person?
Hold person.
I have hold on
perceiving-
dead.
I have hold person.
Yeah.
Look at that!
There we go. Hold on dead. Whoop. Take her out in the morning.
You could also ask
I'm sending
her.
you a question, Jake.
I'm pretty sure hold person would affect a revenant.
I think he'd piss her off, but I think she's also not really driven by other things other than the revenge the most. So
Well-
as soon as she'd be free, she'd want to just go.
Here's the options. We don't try to put her in the bag, and we can't follow her, and we lose track of her. We try to put her in the bag. We fail. She fights us. We kill her. We're in the same situation that we would be if she had already left.
Right.
All I'm saying, why don't we follow her a bit longer before jumping into this?
Right. Well, no. Yeah. No. We'll follow her as far as we can, but we should have. A
Wait,
plan.
how far is Magnemar by foot?
That's a couple of days, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh yeah, it's
It's a long way.
let me see.
I think-
Did we bring horses? What's the horse
Yeah,
situation?
We-
don't we have horses?
We had
ride
horses.
them?
Did
No, we did.
Why would we?
we did ride them
brought-
because we rode them to the
We
farm.
did.
yeah. So
Yeah.
we have them. Where did we
could have
put
grabbed
them?
we could have grabbed our horses.
I'm
I
trying to
think-
remember.
I think we just forgot that we had them last session.
Yeah,
Mhm.
we
Right.
definitely had horses.
I know. I'm trying to remember where we had them when we
Wait
were
did-
a
in the.
minute.
We tied them up at the forest, like outside the place, like at the base of the
The
road.
cornfield or here?
Here, we rode them here.
Okay. I was trying to remember if we said when at one point we
said that
just forgot.
we tied them up like I think 100 feet away from the ruined shack, or like where the well is.
I mean, it's definitely what we would do. We would definitely.
So does somebody want to go back for the horses?
Well, 100 feet is what we're saying. It's right here by this.
Well, yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Like, we gotta go get them because we're probably theoretically following Aisha through the woods while we're having this conversation.
Not if she's walking the direction of the horses.
As the crow
Right?
flies, I figure that it's exactly, maybe give or take, 42.71 miles from Sandpoint to Magmar.
Well, how many
Day travel?
days is that in horseback
Horseback, that's like 2.
with a zombie? Great.
Also, if you want to know, if you want to know like how long
Well,
it'll take you Sandpoint to Magnamar, go ahead and roll knowledge geography. It's not a hard check.
Other problem, it doesn't matter that we're on horseback. Aisha's not, and she can't be.
Why can't she be?
Because
We don't have a horse for her.
Yeah, and theoretically, I doubt she knows how to ride a horse. And
Can't 2 dwarves be on 1 horse?
no, they're medium creatures.
Yep.
I like
fine.
this leash
It's
idea.
fine. We don't, it's not,
But at least we've got our horses with us. Is what it could be. Is rather than us trying to keep up with her, it's like we still have our horses.
Steve, we just had a cart.
Knowledge geography.
Yep.
knowledge geometry.
I don't have that.
I do not have that
10.
either.
It's
But-
about 2 days on horseback.
If
Day
you
and a half, or 1.5 to 2 days horseback. Sandpoint to Magmar.
if it was in intelligence checks, it's 19. That's what I
But
got.
we aren't like in Sandpoint either. We're pretty far south.
We're not
Yeah.
in Sandpoint.
But Magmar is south.
Wayne is Sandpoint.
Yeah,
It's more
that's what I'm
west
saying.
than south, actually.
Why don't we just follow Aisha a little bit longer?
With our
See-
horses, right?
We're not leaving the horses there.
No, we're not leaving the horses. We would have grabbed the horses.
We don't want them to
They're
turn
faster.
into carrion storms.
Yeah,
So yeah. So with our horses, right?
we'll follow Aisha.
Aye.
We'll follow Aisha for a little bit.
How far are you following?
Start with an hour.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
I mean, it isn't. It's also like the middle of the day, right?
What if she-
No.
No, it's
No,
towards
it's
the
night.
It's
Is it towards evening?
yeah. It's
Almost
the
night,
sun
yeah, it
has
was
the
just-
sun has just set, so there's still that faint glow. But it's in an hour it will be dark.
I'm gonna cast. I mean, we can forced march do this on horses. Cast light, and we can just keep following her.
could, but-
Though Nyrelion, we probably need to have a discussion and a decision made about these goblins over here. You're not.
Oh gosh, they're walking too.
You hear you see the green one lean over. Think he's talking about us?
What kind of discussion are you talking about?
Well, I don't know
Well, I think-
exactly how your magic control over them works, but
Oh, we could do message
you
still,
said-
I guess.
Oh, it's at least good
it's
for a
in
day.
common anyway, so they can't understand me.
Yeah.
All they
So
heard
you-
was goblin.
No, they heard gablin. It's a totally
Gablin.
different word.
But they're smart creatures.
True.
So they'd be able to draw the connections.
All right, what are we gonna do about the GHABLINS?
Wow.
They are gablins.
You see what
They're
I'm
not
just-
that smart.
Can definitely not.
The orange one. I think they're talking about you, Steve.
Yep, that's
You see the
definitely
other
how you
one's
spell
the
Steve.
goblin's like one step away from Steve.
So they're like, how do they know Gab?
Yeah. You know the gab, the art of gab.
I mean, you're gonna lose control of them at some point here, right? You said it was a day?
A day, definitely for a day, potentially for longer. And I could always re-exert control if I lose control.
To what end? Like, we can't really be walking around with...
Well, so
Oh,
Red's quite injured, and I don't really have the materials to like repair that. So
Right, that's not really what I'm getting
we
at.
could do
Nyrelion.
away with Red, and the other two I could fit in my bag.
Or the remainder of the mission, and then they're gone.
Here's the thing, like, what, again, to what end? Like, we walk around or use undead, like
They can't harm anyone from the bag.
Who says they stay in the bag the whole
what
time?
if someone opens the bag?
I do.
And not to mention, who says they're
You-
not
oh,
being harmed by this?
Would you like to try to open my bag?
Can I try? Randomly?
Sure.
Ooh! I will take the bag and I would like to appraise the bag.
She just puts it in her bag.
That's a good idea. You
Don't
would appraise
bad
the
idea.
bag.
in my bag.
Don't do that.
It's not a portable door. It's okay. I'll hold
No,
it.
any interdimensional or extra dimensional
Yeah.
space inside another extra dimensional space. It's not just portable hole.
Appraise 20. First of all.
It's worth. I mean, it's definitely a magic item. It's the weird dynamic of, a magical bag equivalent for price, definitely. So it's worth a good chunk of change. Who would buy this bag? Is the
Jake.
other one.
Jake,
Right.
I would like to point out,
Magically.
I'm just pointing out, I just feel like I have to say it as a former Catholic, you should know about people being willing to buy things.
Okay, if you
But
find the
you-
right cleric.
Things.
There
So
are
is it
people
more
who
like-
having body parts? Just saying.
Is it like, are we talking like 1,000 gold, 2,000 gold, 5,000 gold, 10,000 gold? Going by Pathfinder.
I think it'd be 2,000 ish.
So, I think so. It's definitely a few thousand. Because of the materials it's made, it's either most people wouldn't spend 5 gold on this thing because it's made of humanoid skin. If you find the right rich person to pawn this off of, that could be a major selling point.
Well, yeah, but this is just appraise. This is just like what it's worth, right? Appraisal is what it's worth, not what it sells for.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll try to turn it inside out, I guess.
Oh! That's bad.
I'm still
No, just
holding
open
the bag.
it.
I
Just
offered
open
you.
No, I
it.
thought that's what you said to open it.
Just
oh,
open it.
Open.
Okay, I'll open it.
I'm still holding it, so if you try to inside out it, I'm not.
I'll try to open it. It's just to open it. Does it open?
It does not open.
Whoa.
The mechanics of the bag aren't my primary concern with this plan.
Alright, but... Sorry, I'm being circumspect. I need to be more straightforward. Do we really want to be known as a group of people who use undead to solve problems?
No.
No.
I mean,
Studying them is one thing. Walking around with them and using them as pets is another thing entirely.
And
you
it
said we're using them
will.
as pets.
You know what I mean.
I saw you patting that one back there.
I
I-
named them.
They had names before.
Nyrelion's like, you can't prove that!
Regardless of whatever other concerns anybody has, my primary concern is that they need to be put to rest. I'm fine with it for now, but we can't be parading these things around for an extended period of time.
I'm not suggesting we parade them around.
Let me rephrase then. They cannot exist for much longer. I refuse to let them.
At least let me have them until we've settled this whole thing.
I'm fine with that. After that, they're gone.
Alright.
Alright, well, that's settled then.
Shall I get them in the bag now?
And creatures in the bag. What an interesting rubric of for
Oh, no,
Or
we're having this
measurements.
conversation.
Do you want them in the bag now, or are they good for like
Well,
the day?
when does your spell end is the question.
24 hours.
So...
Or would it go up at midnight? So they get one new save a day.
Let me double check.
I don't know.
question. Another
Pathfinder's weird
question.
about that.
If someone else
I think
casts,
like 24 hours.
Okay, yeah. So 24 hours.
if someone else casts command undead on them.
Well,
Does
it's
that
not- they're not
override yours?
commanded. They are controlled.
But can someone else wrest control from you?
So
Right. Since there is a necromancer in the area.
Well, I don't
Or
know if
something.
you know
Or
the
he was turned by one. Or something.
I don't.
I don't know. Can you do that, Jake? Can you control a controlled undead?
Recontrol
The
undead.
spell control undead is the.
Let me read.
Recontrol undead. And similar spells like
Because
config
this is
undead and
this is a very
Undead.
stupid circular thing where it's a wizard ability based on a cleric ability based on a wizard spell.
Nice.
based on a funny joke that a bard told in a tavern once.
Yeah, that's right. Did you hear about
Based on
this
a
one
very
time?
Based on a
These
very tragic real life
goblins
experience.
were walking around. So yeah, like what if, let's say, like we kept them out to like help with watch or whatever, right? And then the thing in the area that's turning people into gas
Okay,
takes control.
so it's whenever an undead creature is under the control of another creature, you make an opposed charisma check whenever your orders conflict with each other.
Okay.
So you
I
both
have
can
a
gain
feeling-
control, but for every order you like countermand to each other,
Gotcha.
there is an opposed check.
Belay that!
Just
Belay
over the
that!
table
Belay
talk.
that!
How's your
Nothing-
charisma,
basically,
Nyrelion?
Nothing in character makes me want to say this, but I'm gonna guess Nyrelion's charisma ain't hot.
No, I don't think it's your best suit.
Or no, for Nyrelion it'd be
It'd be
intelligence, since it's based on a cleric ability, but
based on a cleric
using
Oh
your
my
intelligence.
gosh!
Using the wizard,
Wow.
Never mind.
So you're
we're
gonna
good.
So it's a
gonna
little
logically convince them to follow your
Yeah. Well, the
No,
other
it's not
person
that
tries to
guy.
passionately convince them.
yes.
Right.
Yep.
Yeah.
You're gonna
What does Garblin
you're
actually
gonna
loyal
appeal
to
their,
me?
that I
their
don't?
logic, their logos instead of their ethos.
Yep.
You overwhelm them with facts and logic.
Or dispel magic could get rid of that, right?
But theoretically,
Nyrelion,
it's all
Nyrelion
controlled.
pulls out a PowerPoint slide. Here's why you should do what I say.
This is why you should follow me in 9 easy steps.
9 out of 10 goblins agree Nyrelion is a better leader than whoever
Nice.
that guy is.
It is an appeal to authority. It's a logical argument.
So probably keeping them in the bag until you need them would be the best, safest thing.
Yes. But I'm not
Also-
particularly worried about someone wresting control of them.
Especially if they're in the bag,
So
they can't be seen. Therefore, they
Yeah.
cannot be controlled. So into the bag now, and then we camp, I guess.
I mean, well,
Um,
we're not. I mean, I for one,
we haven't-
am kind of thinking that we should be going through the night.
I think probably speed is of the essence.
He's got a head start. He's
Gi-
got.
Give me a moment. You guys can go on ahead. I'll catch up. I'll pack up these two and deal with Red.
All right.
Yeah. He's just not stopping for any of this.
Yeah.
All right.
I like to imagine we're just following Aisha having these wild conversations, just like 10
100%.
feet behind her.
I will say that I have light cast since I'm pretty sure it's dark now.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I'll hop off my horse, make the necessary adjustments.
Take Red
How
out
do
to
you-
pasture.
Tell
How do you-
tell Red to look at the flowers.
Yeah, tell Red about the rabbits.
Oh my gosh.
Tell me about the rabbits, George.
No. Hey, you could roll for highest kill. Deadboard.
That's true.
Make your
I get a
roll.
coup de
for-
grace this.
It's a merciful kill.
Yeah, go ahead and roll.
Do you get to roll a coup de grace?
You gotta
you
roll
roll-
damage.
Yeah.
Roll
Yeah.
damage, yeah.
You still roll damage.
And then they have to make a ridiculously
You just-
high fortitude
you
save.
just
the
over
fort
in the
save
bullets.
equal to the damage that you deal.
Power attack coup de grace.
Power word coup de grace.
You just tell Red, hey, look at that tree. Just behind him, like ready to baseball swing your falchion in the
29.
back of his head.
Okay.
That's
He was already quite
significant amount of
injured.
damage. Now that's a lot of damage. We should get that as a
Yeah.
as a soundbite
Oh,
too.
man. We just hear a thwack and we're like, oh, that seems kind of, I guess he did what he had to do, and then a goblin head hits somebody in the back.
Hit him with the flat of the blade by accident.
Yes.
Oh, you can't pick up the whistles.
And so the Battle of Greenfields was won, and the game of golf invented at the same time.
At the same time, right?
Lots of Lord of the Rings references tonight.
Mhm.
Yeah.
It's objectively the
Nope.
best series of movies, so yeah, it should be quoted the most.
Fair
Mhm.
enough. I will be right back.
Yeah, there's no way this goblin was surviving this attack.
Yeah.
DC 10 plus damage dealt.
It's only a
He
4239 save.
He actually, the goblin crit.
Wow.
But it's still not, it doesn't have a plus 19 to
Mm.
resist coup de grace.
He feels the blade slice the back of his neck, single tear.
What would Durok's damage be?
If I had coup de grace
Mm-hmm.
him, it would have been
Glorious.
significant. It would have been this many dice. Actually, I could have made it more because he's evil undead. If I had my
Do it.
blessing on my weapon active, it would be 12d6.
Well, we're just following Aisha basically as long as we can, right?
Pretty much.
I think safely.
Yep.
Yeah.
Ho 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 ho! That's a lot of sixes.
Oh, so I was going through, Jordan, I found, in the Trove, they have the full, campaign setting for Magnamar,
Mm-hmm.
which is a 69-page PDF. And there is a name in there that is along the same vein as, and worse than, Ven Vendor.
My name's Shell Seller.
You guys will be meeting him, or at least hearing about him, because I love
Nice.
it.
Holy crap!
What, Zach?
78 damage.
Oh wow.
DC 88.
I rolled 5 sixes. Almost half of my dice were sixes
Wow.
that I just rolled. I got 6, 6, 6, 6, 6, 5, 5, 4, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Whoa. Only 1-1.
Yep.
Only 1-3 and 1-2 and
Yeah.
1-1. Oh
Yeah.
my gosh, that's way above average. Hold on.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, that was mucho damage.
That's a satisfying thunk.
That's more of like an anime, like you hit them and then their body evaporates.
Mm-hmm. Right, so eventually, Nyrelion, you would catch back up with the party, and the Gablins are gone. Red is no longer with us.
Black. And
Red rolled a natural 20 on his save, and it still wasn't nearly enough.
all right, so we follow Aisha all night.
Let me read up on
Yeah,
something.
unless anybody has any protests, I'm fine with that.
No, I think that's what we got to do.
Some random camper on
I
the
will
side
say
of the
it's a
road.
good thing we got that boat returned.
Friggin' boat.
Let's not talk about that right now.
Some camper on the side of the road just looks out of his tent and sees a woman walking in front of 4 horses. One of them holds a man with glowing red eyes. One of them holds a man, elf, that looks paler than the moon. And then the other two have dwarves with shiny armor.
And one of them is definitely that arsonist that they've been floating wanted pictures of around town.
You're the one! Yes. And I'd say that Nyrelion's keeping our hair black, so we don't look like...
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I'm imagining in all the pictures, they're like, hair might be sooty from all of the ash of her victims.
Right, oh yeah, that's right.
From the ash of her victims.
That's funny. Just those birds, you know? Just those ravens.
Just them ravens.
Just them ravens. At some point we'll need a rest.
Mm.
Especially for like
Plenty of
spells
time
back.
to rest when you're dead. Oh, that's a bit on the nose.
Jeez.
Obviously not. Have you seen those goblins?
Well, one is resting now.
That's
Permanently.
true. What was that, Noah?
Rest in peace.
Rest in pieces.
Pieces.
Didn't look particularly peaceful.
Oh, so FYI, my bag of holding is only the one type 1, so it can only carry 250 pounds. So yours can carry more if your measurement is 5 medium creatures, and it's strictly to that. So if you want to hold the painting, you can.
I can.
Do you just not want to hold the painting, Jess?
I'm just saying, like, there's no reason for me to if you're trying to be like, oh, I can't hold it because your bag can...
It cannot fit in my bag.
I'm guessing his bag is specifically meant for carrying creatures.
Oh, is that what it is? Like, you just can't put other stuff in it?
Oh, no, of course not.
Well,
I know the painting won't
Who
be there.
would make such a bag?
Who would want such a bag?
Also a valid question.
A real weirdo, that's who. Not me.
It's a crazy cursed item.
No, he's playing all coy and all this, but it's just actually full of bread.
It's just his
What do you
bread.
think he's been getting the bread?
That'd be great.
He doesn't have a problem. Just likes carbs.
Nyrelion starts his own band called Bread Supply.
There is a band called Bread.
Like air supply, but bread supply.
Yep. Thank you.
I got you. So, then in other news, I cannot put anybody in my bag of holding because you all weigh too much. But I
could
could
put one
carry
of us.
Nyrelion's bag of holding,
Whoa.
or Nyrelion could
that's a
put us
bad
in
idea.
his. But we would only have like
Also a bad idea. We wouldn't be
10
able to-
minutes of air or something.
This is... I don't know that I want to go inside of Nyrelion's bag of holding.
I'm
I have a
just
feeling there's a
saying.
smell.
Probably.
I'm
It's
just saying.
grandma's
it probably
house.
smells- No,
Mothballs.
grandma's house. Yeah, I don't know. My grandma's not dead yet, so no, I don't think it smells like grandma's house.
Got that, Jordan. I got that so good. My grandma's not dead yet, so no, it does not smell like grandma's house. But it was because, yeah.
You know, I really hope we did find everything creepy in that mansion.
Oh, we didn't
Before we
explore
left.
the whole basement. And we can always go back.
I suppose we know there's a threat this way, but we don't know there's a threat the other way.
And if we stop following now, like, we might never pick up the trail again.
Unless, just again,
She won't fit.
All right, so after an hour, you
She
guys,
did.
she's
There's
still
only
going.
2 bodies in there.
Jake, do I think Iesha would hold a grudge if she was contained?
For what you rolled for Revenants, Revenants don't. They're. They don't hold grudges against. Okay, they don't hold grudges if you're not the one they're after.
They hold
They're
only
very
one
forgiving,
grudge.
really.
Yeah.
They're
Short-term
really-
memory, one
they're really
purpose mind.
forgiving
They
You know.
absolutely
forget
will
kind
not
of
allow
folks.
you to get in their way of doing. They're holding their grudge.
Yeah. Because at
It
some
has,
point
like-
we need to rest, so she would need to be in something.
Let's just say I don't think I'd be able to get her in.
Hold undead.
Well, we're going to need to come up with some
Here.
solution at some point,
Big.
potentially. We can't
What's
follow
your,
her
what's your
indefinitely.
ruling?
Oh, does it have to be like a willing creature?
That's my interpretation. It's in the second paragraph.
Yeah, no, definitely that.
I don't know if Noah's there.
Had to run for a sec. What's up, Jake?
Yeah, no, that following this, we would follow the second paragraph.
Yeah, okay, that's what I thought. Yeah, I don't think it would work.
Well, we need to come up with something. I mean, short of just sitting on her for the entire, duration of whatever.
I mean, we could hold up a mirror to her.
Does anybody have a mirror?
In a corner that she can't get away from the side of the mirror.
Should have brought the
'Cause
mirror.
that's how she was trapped in that room. Was
Good
she just
point.
couldn't approach any exit?
Will they flee from a mirror, or will they?
It renders them completely helpless.
Yes, okay. Yeah, we wouldn't need to trap it. We just need to show her the mirror.
Do we have a mirror there?
Let me check my bag.
Thought only creatures could be in it.
It has other pockets.
Oh, on that side of the bag, right.
I also have
Is this like a backpack bag?
backpack, and the central
Oh,
like, the
dang.
central
Got
pouch
it.
is bag of holding, and it has pouches around that I can actually store stuff in.
Wild.
So you've got string, chalk, oil, crap and hook, candles, magnet, earplugs, charcoal, soap, a whistle, deck of cards, powder, flint and steel.
We just have her look at her reflection in the water.
Whetstone, salt. I don't have a mirror.
Is my holy symbol shiny enough to act as a mirror?
I mean, your armor's shiny enough.
I don't think my armor is very shiny.
Oh, right, true.
We start polishing right now.
Give a little spit shine.
Is there any shops between here and Magnamar? Shoot, was there a mirror in any of the... We should have grabbed the big mirror.
Belay for that.
Also, how are we supposed to know that we need a mirror? It seems
Didn't
like
we
an
learn
odd
about
bit
it?
of gear to be taken with
Well,
you
yeah,
on
but we
an
weren't
adventure.
expecting to be traipsing through the woods.
It's, I suppose it's a contingency for another time. Do we have anything even like a reflective surface?
That's what we were
I
looking
was
at.
thinking about my holy symbol, but I was waiting on a
I don't.
ruling from the powers that be.
No, because I'm assuming you're like, she would have to fully see herself, at least fully her face. Because I'm assuming your holy symbol is like a yay big or so.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
Question.
Just to be able
Jake.
to see.
Would
Yes.
you consider a mirror a tool?
Not for these purposes. No.
Could I configure
'Cause at
my
this point-
any tool into a reflective surface large enough to act?
Like a
Any-
well polished
Like a shovel?
Yeah.
Well, that's the thing. And any tool, it's not
Shovel.
specifically like polished, well, or reflective. That would be changing the actual material itself and not the shape of it.
No, that's just surface finish.
Exactly, but it doesn't change the surface finish. It changes the tool, kind of like a Swiss Army, but better.
What if you could we theoretically cast mending on something to make it like a mirror polish?
I've just got
Again,
bombs.
no.
Could we do like hold
Hmm.
person and then
Are there
make her
any-
look into a bucket of water or something?
Here's a question. Are there
Okay.
any spells that require a mirror, and would it be part of a spell component pouch?
Oh.
Nyrelion,
I
check your
bet
pouch.
you there are though. I'm actually pretty sure that there are spells with
Yes.
mirror as a spell component.
But that's, I think, something like that. It's a
It would qualify as a
would-
focus.
yeah,
Hmm.
and it'd be over like, was it 10 gold piece limit or something?
I think, yeah.
Yeah.
Hmm.
So much for that.
We
I remember
have
mirrors are
Mm.
expensive in Pathfinder, so.
No,
They
I
really
mean,
are.
Yeah.
Question. I have 2 jars. I have a jar
Mhm.
of silver sheen.
mirrors 10 gold.
Yeah.
That's not
Well,
that.
yeah, but that means that it wouldn't be in a spell component patch, because that's
Yep.
the limit.
Mhm. Yeah,
Is it just specifically a reflection or a photo of her?
Reflection.
reflection.
Hmm. We see any cottages along the way to Magnamar? Knock knock. Hi. Census Bureau. We need a mirror.
I mean, it's the middle of the night. You're in the middle of the woods.
I'm just curious.
For now, we just gotta keep following.
For now.
And
How much does
farther
she
are you
weigh
gonna be following?
roughly? How much does she weigh roughly? Do you think? Jake.
I'd say average weight, I'm assuming.
All right, hear me out. If we need to rest, or we see somebody that's just coming along the road, right? Because this kind of is a pretty weird thing to be coming across. I could dump out my contents of my bag and put her into it. But someone would have to hold person her or something. And then that would be the only place we could actually store her.
Or we could just follow her to wherever Alderaan is.
Did you hear what I said though? If someone comes along the road or when we need to rest and we need
Because.
to hide her, we don't have a mirror to stop her from continuing moving.
But if someone's coming upon us, surely shoving her in a bag is a bit more suspicious.
I don't think there's anything about this that we're going to be able to talk our way out of. I think
Not
we cross that
like-
bridge when we get to it.
We'll see a light up ahead before we see them. I'm just saying, like if we come across a camp and we're following some
I doubt
undead woman, there's going to be questions, right? It was just a thought.
We don't have to
do
answer.
it.
We're just passing through. It's not their concern.
Also,
We'll
All
tell them to
right.
watch out for
it is
ghouls and
night.
we'll leave.
It is nighttime, so it's going to be kind of hard to tell that she's, an undead nightmare of a woman.
It will be
You're also
used
not
to
on the
tell-
road.
Yeah, we're just
I
in the
don't.
woods.
I don't think we worry about it for now. I think if
Just
it
keep
happens,
following.
it happens, and we do our
We,
best to talk our way out of it.
we burn that bridge when we get to it.
We burn that barrel full of monkeys when we shoot it.
That's right. Great metaphor.
Oh.
I applaud you for that one.
That was good.
Jake, can we maybe switch maps to something where we can actually tell where we're at?
Let's see.
Like the world.
As much as I like looking at the aftermath of Tova blowing up thousands of ravens or crows, or no, it's ravens.
Highest kill count.
Huge
That
amounts of
still
dead
only
ravens.
counts as 4.
Nice. As if. Zach was just thinking of
Oh,
not the map,
if
but
we
like
could
the
add
map
as a-
itself.
The battle map
The overview, yeah.
Yeah, because that way we could actually zoom in and ping stuff
and like paint our
Draw.
path.
And be like, let's move.
put the little Indiana
No, I was
Jones,
trying to. I was
red
on the wrong
hashes.
page.
Oh, so I see. Magnamar is.
Oh, it's down to the
I
west.
also
I
have
see.
the interactive map open, which I really like this thing.
Mhm.
All right.
Do we have any idea? Jake, can I roll a survival check to see if I know kind of what direction we're moving in? Like, I think we're going towards Magnamar.
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh, that wasn't a bad number. Okay. I think that's like a 21. Let me just double check. Survival. There it is. Oh, that's stealth. Whew. 22.
Yeah, you're heading towards Magnamar, basically.
Well, it does seem we're heading in the direction of Magnamar. That doesn't mean we're getting to Magnamar, but we are in the right tack.
Right. The no lands.
Can I just point out how unhelpful it is to divide 120 miles into 8 segments?
Like, why not 10? 10 segments. Or one segment.
Or,
With a half point.
segments.
yeah, 6 segments. How about that?
Alright, well, we go until
Yeah, why
something
not cut
happens,
it
Jake.
into 120 segments? Come on.
We're just going.
Yeah.
Yep.
Nothing happens. Yay.
How late are you? Are you guys just going?
We're going.
Where's it going?
Cool. Few more hours in. It is pretty much middle of the night. You guys gain the fatigue condition.
Don't we?
We get a save.
We get a fortitude roll for that. For a forced
That's for
march.
forced marching.
That's what we're doing.
You're not at forced march yet. This is for not resting.
You can still get a save.
on
I'm pretty
horses.
sure it's still a save.
Riding a horse is not an easy lackadaisical thing.
Let's find out. The rules about this are... Here we go. Overland movement. Forced march. In a day of normal walking, character walks for 8 hours. The rest of the day, walk more than 8 hours a day. Resting.
If you walk for more than 8 hours, every round past that is every hour past that is a fortitude save or non-lethal damage and fortitude. The problem is you guys started marching at the end of the day. So if a character goes more than 16 hours without sleep, they become fatigued. You're not at forced march yet. This is by just not sleeping at night.
I always thought there was a save for the
I thought there
resting
was
fatigue thing.
Nah, not our game. Well, I suppose that puts us in an interesting position. Do we have any way to stop her forward progress?
Killer. Again.
Put her in
Well,
a
I don't
We
bag.
want to do that. I mean, do we have
I
a
was
way
just
of
saying
restraining her?
that's how you would do that.
Put her in a bag.
I don't think we
Tie
could
her
fit
up.
the bag.
We could tie her up with a lot of rope.
We could do that.
And tie her to a tree.
That might not be a bad idea.
That's probably our best bet.
Do we want to do it, or do we want to keep pushing?
I say we keep going.
Fatigued?
Aye.
It
What's,
isn't that
what's
bad.
fatigue do? Yeah, but
Reduces-
then the next one happens. Like, it just happens. Like, we're just gonna...
Fatigue character can neither run nor charge and takes a -2 penalty to strength and dex.
That's not
Hmm.
great.
It really actually
And-
doesn't affect my stats that much.
Your stats.
It hurts me a bit.
So here's the thing. We have to make this decision now, because if we don't do this right now, we're like this for the next at least 8 hours. We have to rest for 8 full hours to get rid of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Okay, no, actually, okay, I take it. So, here's the thing. Second edition, it didn't mention when I saw this. Second edition resting is similar, if I read that right, to first edition. First edition doesn't actually have a it in all the resting notes. It's all about like hit point recovery, ability score damage, conditions, stuff like that. It never actually specifies what at what point, like if you don't sleep for the night, what happens negatively. So I'm gonna just go with the rule of yes, you would have to make a save or
Okay.
fatigue.
I'll take that.
I will take a save. Any day. What's the DC
save?
Yeah,
gonna
what's
be?
the DC? I'm
let
guessing
me see.
fortitude.
Yep, it'll be
Fortitude is-
fortitude.
A good save for me.
Yeah, that's a good save for me, but not a great roll.
Oh yeah. 22?
9.
Oh, this is not gonna be good. Oh, 23. I
Nice.
crit.
Hell yeah.
Right. So you guys can.
I got 13.
I'm gonna go with basically the first March rules of like the longer you stay up, like later through the
Harder.
night. Yeah.
I mean, I got a 9, so I failed.
You are tired. Everybody else was fine. First check was DC 12.
Tired or fatigued?
Fatigued.
Great.
Which, I mean, I guess, yeah, the dex does get you a
Yeah.
little bit.
Kind of feeling a little bit fatigued here, guys.
I mean, do we stop or do we not?
We have to stop at some point
we have to
and get
stop
new
fire up.
spells for the next
Do
day,
we?
right?
How's everyone doing on spells?
Oh,
'Cause
I'm
fine.
I'm fine, yeah.
Yeah, I could go for another day.
And I
I'm
haven't
just
even
saying, at
used
some
any of your
point-
extracts that you gave me.
They go bad after, I think, 24 hours anyway.
Well, it hasn't been 24 hours since you cast them.
Can you guys also
Man.
roll? Actually, no, never mind. Not yet.
Okay.
So yeah, you guys can, if you want to keep going, go ahead.
Yep.
So what happens if we roll fortitude again and I fail again?
It doesn't get worse.
Sure?
It's one of those if it's based on forced march, you take continuous non-lethal damage, but where this is just you guys staying up.
Mm,
If you tried to stay up more than one day, then you would be exhausted.
yeah.
So it's whenever it would cause you to become, if a condition would cause you to become fatigued again.
We've got a bad guy to catch.
We do.
Every second we waste, he could be making more ghouls.
I'm fine with continuing.
As am I.
Carry on.
Another hour passes. Can I get another round of checks?
Hey, there we go. 25.
22.
14.
24.
Good. All right. And then another one an hour later.
Oh, man. 13.
16.
27. Our music is dead.
Oh.
Right.
Much like Aisha.
If you got
Don't look at that. Don't look at that. Don't look at that. Oh,
You killed the orb.
I killed the orb.
Rip.
Rip Bjorn's Iron Stone.
All right, you guys continue on down. If you 16 or if you got less than 16, you are fatigued.
Like
Sweet.
we roll a check now, and if we get less than 16,
No, on that last one.
Oh, no.
I'm fatigued because my freaking dice hate me.
So now we're half fatigued, half not.
Whatever. That's so
Right.
dumb. Get betrayed by my dice.
Another hour in. Go ahead and make another check. And can you
16
guys?
Stop rolling fives.
Oh, I failed this one. I'm fatigued.
Join the club.
Do I become unfatigued if I get a 27?
No. You
Get
find
my
a can of
second-
Red Bull in your
I get
backpack.
my second wind.
Oh yeah, I forgot about these caffeine pills. What's the DC this time, Jake?
18.
Yep, I'm fatigued.
All right.
Should we stop?
I mean, all of us are exhausted,
Where are we
but
at? Where do we think we are?
Yeah, where do we think we are?
Roll knowledge geography. Or
knowledge geography
survival.
or survival? I think I've got the highest survival, right?
Mine is a 7.
Oh, never mind then.
18 survival.
Mine's a 9. 15. You could roll.
And if it helps, 16 for knowledge geography if we can coordinate survival with geography.
Who got the highest roll?
I did.
What did you get?
18 survival.
Okay. Okay.
Chart our course by the stars.
All right, you guys would be about right. Here.
Nearly halfway there.
From this point on, though, you will be when you make Constitution checks. You are at forced march.
Is that just like a certain hour point
Yeah.
that happens?
Yeah.
Well,
Should we tie her up?
I think if we don't try now, we're not going to be able to later. Or it's going to be substantially more difficult. Nyrelion, a question for you.
Well, we could try hold person, and it'd make it a lot easier.
Do you think I could color spray her? I know it doesn't usually work, but
Why don't I just?
Doesn't that make really bright colors?
Why don't I just try hold person?
that works too.
I don't think hold person would work.
And hold undead.
I'm pretty sure that she qualifies as a humanoid still.
Or undead humanoid?
No.
I didn't think undead were humanoid.
So I don't think does color spray work then? I'm guessing not, but
Color spray isn't limited to humanoids.
it's not limited to humanoids, but it is limited to like there's still limits on it, and most undead are immune to most mind affecting effects.
There's also a decent shot that she is able to resist. Do I think if I tried to use Halt Undead on her, would she resent that?
Who cares?
She's immune to all mind affecting effects.
This
But
is not
it's
my
specifically for undead. Who cares if she resents it?
Well, she could
She's
attack her.
immune to paralysis, which would be
Not paralysis.
Look, again, what are our options here? We can't keep going. We can't keep up the pace.
Let me
she
just
set,
try it.
right?
Let me try.
So she either gets away from us, or we fail and we have to destroy her, and it's the same
Yeah.
Same end result.
Halt.
Halt right there, criminal scum.
Yeah, that halt right there, criminal scum, is the somatic or the verbal component for this spell.
There you go.
She turns around. Hey, I'm not a criminal. I resent that.
Oh no.
All right, what's the DC?
I'm using salt as an arcane power component,
Salty.
so the DC.
You could have healed your
Oh,
gas, by the way.
first, you need to make a caster check because she has spell resistance.
I get a thing.
You could have healed Red with negative energy.
It's too late now.
I don't have any prepared.
Technically, I could have
doesn't
with an inflict
Aiden-
wounds. I could have
Mhm.
inflicted.
I don't know. I don't have it. I
But-
don't have
Inflict wounds? Oh,
I have
Nope.
it,
Zach does.
but I don't think Rocco's the type who feels like healing undead. So
That's a
Also a
spellcraft deck, or is that a? How do you? Is it a? What is it?
it is
spellcraft.
spellcraft.
Right, Jake?
I think so.
Yeah. Okay.
It's spellcraft.
Yep.
And I get a +2 because I'm an elf.
Wow, your elvish privilege is showing.
Those pricks.
Must make a caster level check.
Ooh, I'm good at magic and bows.
Wait, what is it?
Caster level check.
So how do I? Is that just plus my caster level?
Yeah, 1d20 plus caster level.
Okay, but I get an additional +2
It's just caster level.
because I am an elf.
Yep.
That is perfectly cocked. It literally landed upright like this in the corner of my dice tray.
Awesome.
Nat 20
Nice.
Oh, thank goodness.
Nice.
for 28.
That beats it.
Cool.
Just make a check. What's the save DC?
I'm figuring that out.
I'm also not finding anything that's saying that a undead creature is automatically non-humanoid. Humanoids have 2 arms, 2 legs, 1 head.
But they have like every
Or
It's in there,
like
it's in their
All
type.
stat blocks say the types.
There's a
Right.
type.
So whatever her stat block says, then.
Yeah, it's stat block is just undead, which is non. It's not specifically
Yeah, it's not
humanoid.
humanoid.
DC 18 will.
Who's Will?
Oh, yep, will. Yeah, that's 24. Okay, everybody, roll initiative.
Well, I thought I asked if I thought she would resent that, and you said no.
No, she would resent that.
You're trying to stop her from doing something.
Well, here we are.
I thought you said. I thought I asked. And you... Okay, whatever.
I
I specifically asked.
I don't think it really matters, right? Like, again, either we can't
do it
keep
anywhere.
up and she gets away, we successfully restrain her, or we don't successfully restrain her and we have to kill her, and that's the same thing as her getting away.
I rolled on there, but I rolled in here, or I
Oh.
rolled my die in there, but I don't have a character
Yeah, we don't
selected.
have
But
So
if she does get away, there's a chance that she weakens. What's his face?
I
I
think,
got a
didn't.
name.
I think we can take him without her help.
The question is finding him.
Yeah. We're just gonna need to rest and go back to the misgivings.
Didn't like it, but
Do we?
Why don't we need to go back?
Oh, we didn't finish exploring.
we also didn't know
We
if
don't
he
need
is.
to go
We also
back.
have no idea where he is.
We don't need to go back though. We're following.
There's no reason to
Aisha.
go. Yeah, but we're now in combat with Aisha. We won't be able to follow her.
Let's
We're
see how
just
the
in
checks out.
initiative.
Jake, using that 18 survival check, she travels pretty much a dead straight line, right?
as much as she can with this coast.
Right,
I
but
can't
like
change
she's
my
always
thing.
gonna take the shortest route, like the
Subtract
shortest
one from
straight
Yes.
line route. Which
Yes.
now we're like she's pointing straight at Magnamar, right? She's going due west. She's
Pretty much.
is she because she's not following the coast. I mean, she's gonna be
No.
she's
She
gonna
only goes
do
around the coast
a
when
one
she
of
would have to go
these.
through the ocean.
She could go through the ocean. She didn't breathe.
Well, the other problem is we don't know where in Magnamar they are.
Well, Alder and Foxglove's pretty well known.
Which suggests to me that he wouldn't ride a bat into the middle of town.
We'll ask them if they have a ghoul problem.
I'm just saying it would be advantageous to keep her alive. Or whatever she is, right?
I think it's late for that.
If you got
Not
at this point, like,
necessarily.
her main motive is still to go to Magnamar, so if you guys just back off, she will just run and leave.
If only I could trap her inside a moonlight bridge. Actually, that would kind of suck. It'd be 24 hours.
And she actually, yeah, hardness of 30 and then 120 hit points. It would still, if she can deal that much damage, it'd still take her a long time to break through.
Yeah.
So yes, if you guys want to just let her, like, if you guys want to just back off and let her go, you can.
I'd like to try something. Just stop her.
I personally say we just let her go.
Give me one shot.
At what?
Color spray.
But what if she attacks?
Aren't we in initiative?
I'm willing to take
Since
risk.
you
If
tried
everyone
hold
else-
person on her and she's gonna do something.
Apparently.
If everyone else backs off, I'll hit her with it. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work. If it does, then we jump on her and tie her up. Deal? Is that fair?
Do what you're gonna do.
See.
I'd like to give it at least one shot.
Well, if you go for it before her in her initiative, you can.
Okay, could
Yeah.
just break her
Well-
legs. She can't walk then.
I mean, I'm fine. Like, I'm going to pursue her. Well, yeah, that would work.
Okay, so 17 for my initiative. Oh wait, actually it's just a straight 16 because I'm fatigued. Yeah, just a 16 for me.
All right, so Tova, you doing anything or backing up?
So we could still try to get a mirror for her. That would be the best thing, but we don't have a mirror. So yeah, I'll just wait and I'll take a 5-foot step back. See if
Okay.
she's gonna attack.
Durok?
I mean, hammer's out, but I'll basically just like hold my attack for her attacking someone.
Isha?
Non-lethal damage?
Heck no. She's also undead, so she's immune to non-lethal.
Yep.
Yeah.
You can't knock him unconscious.
Isha, if you guys do anything other than back off, she will attack.
So is she like holding her turn right now?
essentially holding her action. If you guys don't immediately back off from her, she will go and attack. So, Nyrelion?
I mean, are we backing off or like
Give
are
me
we
one shot. I think I can.
one shot and she'll just fucking murder us?
Will
What,
she?
you think she's gonna win that fight?
I'm just saying. I take one shot and then I back off. That's all it is.
I'm not prepared to die. Yeah,
Then back up.
I'll back up.
Okay. Edan, are you gonna try and cast your spell?
Yeah, I'll approach her and then try to hit her with a color spray. I don't know if it
All
works.
right. She is going to
Actually,
get
okay,
her
here's a
turn.
question. Can I roll knowledge, like religion or something, to see if I even know if this would work?
Go ahead and, knowledge religion.
Okay. I'm not rolling you. You're a terrible D20.
Hey,
Oh, that was a crit. See, this one's good to me. So that's 30 total.
what kind of effect is color spray?
We find out. It is
Untyped. Color spray affects everybody.
Color spray is universal.
Yes,
It's non-discriminate.
that's
It
right.
kills all.
is mind affecting.
Oh,
Yeah.
So that's a no.
I think
That's
so.
a
They're
no.
immune to that.
Yep,
Okay.
she's immune.
Well, never mind.
it's like throwing a disco party for a blind person.
I still think she's our best bet at finding him. But
You didn't step past me, did you?
probably.
You shouldn't.
Like you meant to go
Well, you
forward
would.
towards her, or you?
If
I
we
guess,
had a
yeah.
map,
Because you did your knowledge roll.
my action is held to defend somebody if she attacks someone.
Okay. I mean, I guess I probably would have done this theoretically before.
Don't step past the wall of Rocco.
What's this down? Okay, one last thing. I don't think this is going to work. I'm just going to look it up.
I cast Hide from Undead.
And then Tripper.
I actually do have that spell prepared.
You could do it. Hide from undead, then grab her.
I think the moment I do anything, like any actual interaction, then
It goes away. Yeah.
yeah, I think it goes.
You could just grab her. Period. I mean, you're strong, but
I'm not that strong.
you're also fatigued now.
Yeah.
Yeah, crap. Yeah. Got nothing. Yeah, I won't.
All right.
I won't approach her.
Durok, she's going to stare you down. Are you doing anything?
He already went.
I already went.
Well, yes, but now pretty much at this point, everybody's backed off except you and Aisha. So she's looking at you to see if you're going to do anything.
No, Aiden cast a spell.
No, he didn't.
I
No.
didn't.
Okay.
He did his knowledge
No,
check to see if it would work.
I am standing my ground.
In that case, she is going to do her.
He's
Baleful
standing his ground
Shriek.
defensively, not offensively.
Yep. So she's going to do this first. Yeah, can everybody make me a will save?
What's the radius on that? Because I backed off. Like I backed up.
It's a 60-foot radius.
Nat 20.
pretty far.
Let's go.
23.
30, 20, I believe. Yeah, dirty 20.
What'd you say, Zach?
23.
What kind of save?
Oh, 23,
That is
24.
my best.
Will.
That is my best save.
That's
13.
really good.
13.
This is my best that I can do. 24.
The best I could do
All right.
would be a 29.
Let's see real quick.
My turn is still held for.
Yep.
For
Well, I
her
think
it's
taking an
back at-
offensive, so.
Oh, I see what you. Yeah.
So she is going to let out a baleful shriek. Nyrelion. DC 18. So everybody passed except for Nyrelion.
Cool.
I think you mean ghoul. Sorry.
That was a good
And
one.
you are. Yeah, you're not immune to mind affecting fear effects.
No, I'm not immune.
You are carrying in fear for 3 rounds.
Cool.
And then keeping an eye on you, Durok. She's gonna start backing away.
What?
Because she hurt somebody and she backed off. She's just leaving.
She basically shrieked at you guys and is now backed off. And after she's like gets 5 feet away, do you take an attack of opportunity?
Is she right in my face?
Oh, I thought we were all like.
I
don't
wasn't.
think
I
we
wasn't
were next to her.
standing.
We
I
weren't
wasn't
close to
standing
her.
right next to her. There was distance separating
It
us.
was like 15 feet between us.
We also
at
have
least.
horses.
This we should have
Yeah, I think
just
we
thrown
haven't
tokens on a
dismounted,
map.
have
It
we?
would have helped. So the way I
Yeah,
imagine this, she's ahead of us a little ways.
Yeah.
We're trailing behind, and then this whole thing starts. She's probably like 15, 20 feet away. Everybody else
Yeah,
backs
after the
off.
Someone
shriek-
tries hold person. Yeah.
Everybody else
After the
backs
shriek,
off.
she's just gonna turn and run then.
And okay, all right.
Hmm.
Nyrelion, you all right?
Not for 18 seconds.
Hold up. Should we go chase after her so she doesn't like
Ugh.
do that to
Please.
somebody else? Like, or shit, that our responsibility now? Like, what if she comes across somebody?
Let it be.
Nyrelion is like deer in the headlights for a little bit longer.
We need to rest.
You know,
We need to
Sure,
rest.
we need
and
to rest.
Regroup. Figure out what
You know
the
what
next
would've
move
been-
is.
the right move. None of us can do this. If anybody had locate object, just put a.
Yeah, that's too high of a spell.
Yeah, I know.
I think that's 4th or 5th level. I don't even know if you get that for cleric.
Well, just asking if somebody could have, not
Sure.
necessarily me, but
I'm sure we could ask it around Magmar, though, for...
Have you
Alder
seen a
and
pale,
Foxglove.
bloody dead woman chasing after another dead dude on a giant dead bat?
this has become an intolerable headache.
I still think we should get back to the misgivings.
But
Theoretically,
why?
we don't even know.
Well, not right now. We gotta rest
Aldrin
here.
is the goal. Aldrin is the one making the ghouls and the ghasts.
True.
Right, and we have no idea where he is.
So
We
gotta
do.
go find him.
Magmar.
I think
There might be more information in the basement.
they could be, but
There might be more
We might
information
have-
in Magnamar.
let's rest. We'll take a vote in the morning.
I mean, we know he's got a manor house. He's probably going there.
They didn't say manor, they said cabin.
Cabin's even better. Farther away.
Did
That
you say
might-
cabin, Jake, or was
I
it
heard
just
no.
a
No.
I heard
Townhouse.
Was
Townhouse.
townhouse?
Townhouse.
Well,
Regardless, we should sleep. I can take
We
let's
rest.
I can take first watch. Rest
I'll
of you
take
get some shut eye.
second.
I'll take last.
Suppose that puts
Alright.
me at third. Hey, could we get those the goblins, gablins, whatever they are, to help watch? They don't need to sleep, do they?
They don't need to sleep.
This was the question that came up earlier, though. It's like they could be possibly overruled by someone else.
I think that the
That's
chances of us
unlikely.
finding someone who could overrule them and would know to are pretty slim.
With them finding us here in the middle of the woods.
Yes, precisely. I think we're safe with them out for now.
Safe,
I would agree.
but uneasy.
I'd be perfectly comfortable
Safe,
with it.
but pinching on noses. Which
Wait,
is
but they only listened in Nyrelion, so if Nyrelion's asleep, what do?
probably whatever he told them to do.
Whatever I told them to do before. And I can tell them to keep watch and
Don't
wake
hurt
if-
us, right?
Of course,
Oh, okay.
they're not gonna do that.
Alright. We start watch.
All right.
So are we having the goblins watch or are we doing our watch?
I think we should do both.
I
Oh,
think you
yeah,
were
the
calling
goblins
out.
out.
I
both,
don't trust
yeah.
the goblins alone,
Right.
but it would be nice to have the extra eyes.
That's
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll let the goblins out.
All right.
Who let the gas?
So who's taking first watch?
That's what I was just thinking.
Who? I already.
Durok has
We
first.
already.
Durok, we
did
already
I have second.
Yeah, I
established
have
watch
first
order.
watch.
Jordan has
go ahead.
done.
Durok, Tova, Edan, then Nyrelion.
Mhm.
Go ahead and roll me perception.
That'd be a 23. 22, excuse me.
All right.
I see
Watch
trees
passes
of green,
uneventful.
Red
Dark
roses
moonless
too.
night.
Oh,
I-
what a
I
fright.
do
We're
my-
all gonna die before
my-
the morning's light.
My
And
turn.
I think to myself,
Myself.
what a horrifying world.
Oh man.
Alright, I do second watch and I roll a 24.
Night passes uneventfully.
The night? The whole night?
Well, your portion of the night.
Oh, okay.
You just
Gotcha.
accidentally took all the watches.
I'll wake up
Except
Aiden.
Gione,
Here you go, Aiden.
everything all right so far?
Nothing to report. Good night.
That's probably for the best. Good night.
Oh, definitely.
That is a 30 perception.
Woo! Go, Aiden.
You see so many
Nothing
trees.
happens.
Sees everything. Poor Nyrelion. Oh, no.
12.
Oh, it could have been worse. It could have been a 4. What do your goblins roll? Do they have anything?
I don't know.
Goblins are rolling all over the place, to be honest.
Goblins.
They rolled incredibly well for Durok's check. Tova's, they rolled middle of the road. Jordan's, they rolled a natural 3.
Okay, I can
Nyrelion,
or the three of us.
okay, natural 14.
See, I take
Better.
on a task. I don't let them slack off at all.
Hey, what are you looking at? Look harder. I don't see your eyes straining. Sorry.
And night passes uneventfully. You guys, morning comes.
Oh. crap.
Sleeping in a little bit longer than normal just because you were out super late.
I should have healed everybody before we went to bed. Whatever.
You guys wake up the next morning and
No longer.
Are you,
What would you
are
like
you
to do?
muted, Zach? Zach, you're muted.
There. Sorry, can you hear me now?
There you go. Yeah.
I was only down by 8 hit points, so now I'm only down by 2 hit points. It's no big deal.
Still.
It's a paper cut.
Would be nice to have the 2.
Right, so what is the consensus?
My votes keep going to Magnamar.
Same.
My vote's misgivings.
Magnamar.
To Magnamar.
Yeah, it is. I'll do the best to make whatever camp breakfast I can for everybody.
Personally, I feel like it would be more productive to go back to misgivings, make sure we've learned all we can, and then brought back to some point to inform them of what's going on. But
Well, Auric should at least give them some idea of what's happening.
yeah, but he didn't know that it was Foxglove.
No, but he's. But the important part is we know he's not headed back to Sandpoint, so he's no danger there, theoretically.
Yeah. And I don't think that he knows that we know that who he is and that he is in Magmar. So he might be hanging out in Magmar for a while.
I say we find this cabin, or townhouse of his, see if he's not there. If he's not, then we've got a problem.
I'm registering my disapproval, but I'll go along with it. As I'm clearly outwitted.
So, you guys spend the day. Can I get a survival check to head towards Meg?
Following the coast.
Yeah. Jess, do you want to take lead?
Yeah. I got a 24.
Nice.
Cool.
I
So,
have Harrison
you-
with me in addition to my horse, right?
Yes.
Okay.
You
What
have
is
what?
What is the DC of the survival check to go?
You have what, Noah?
Harrison.
Hold on, what?
His
Making
mule.
sure I'm not leaving Harrison in Sandpoint with half of my shit.
Who's Harrison?
His
My
mule.
mule.
The mule.
With your horse as well?
Well,
Yeah.
because he's for carrying my inventory.
Oh, could he have carried Aisha? We could have gone faster?
Nyrelion's got a lot of baggage.
Good luck getting a
Emotional
revenant to
and
ride a
otherwise.
mule.
Yeah, I don't think she'd. I don't think she'd go for that.
I don't know.
I
it
don't
was just
think
a thought.
Harrison
To
would
go
go
faster,
along with
she
that.
would have. Well, if you
Well,
had
no,
ridden
also-
Harrison,
Yeah, Harrison wouldn't have gone for it. And Harrison isn't for really carrying people.
Here's my question: what could the DC possibly be for a survival check to move, along a coast that we can see?
Yeah.
the fastest way, if I know,
Roll
like,
a
if
survival check to walk.
Yeah,
Take a
it's-
long
let's
walk
say
on
I
the
see a
beach.
Nettlewood, it's like, we should go around that, guys.
It's
It'll be
most of what it
faster.
is just you're going to get there unless you roll like 5 or below.
Mm-hmm.
The problem is just you're not on the beach. You would have to walk. It's whether you walk to the coast and then down curving the coast, or whether you go straight shot to Magnamar and shave off a couple hours.
Well,
It
I
would've
mean,
been
at this point
wherever
from where we're at, it's kind of
Aisha
both.
was.
It's kind of this one and the same.
It would have been wherever Aisha had us stop, because she would have been following the fastest route.
We
Mhm.
were somewhere around here.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're about right. Yeah, you were in this little pocket area.
Which means
We straight
that
shot it.
The
Yeah.
coast is essentially a straight shot.
Pretty much.
It's not enough of a difference to make it worth.
No, I mean,
Keep in mind that
Good
stretch
one.
is almost. It's about 50 to 60 miles.
sure, yeah.
It's a
I get
So
it.
you would have been
Long
like
coast.
a mile off the coast
Yeah.
at
Mhm.
most.
All right,
I get
so
that,
We're
but
getting there.
going, like,
That's all that
50
matters.
miles
Yeah.
over a beach is a
We
lot
can move our
faster than
horses.
40 miles through woods.
we
Oh,
can
yeah,
move
we
our
can-
horses faster, right?
Yeah, now we can go fast.
We could catch up to Aisha if we go in a straight line.
Well,
It's not.
you're still in the woods, so you're not at, full canter or gallop or anything.
No, but you can go
Maybe
jostling or whatever.
maybe these losers aren't. I'm riding like crazy. I'm joking.
Right
Dodge
at the
trees.
wind,
Okay.
bullseye.
I just use all of my uses of Moonlight Bridge to look like I'm running across the surface of the
Oh.
ocean.
My goodness.
Can I make an illusion to make my horse look like a speeder from Star Wars?
A really slow speeder.
But every
Relatively
once in a while, it
speaking.
just dips its nose down and eats a bunch of grass.
Now this is pod racing.
Who's the Zavolvo of
Oh.
our group, though? Anyway, To Magnamar, to Magnamar, to Magnamar we go.
I would like to cast summon monster Shadowfax. Since tonight apparently is the night that I'm gonna just make a lot of Lord of the Rings references.
Keep it up,
Ooh.
dude. Keep it up.
Yeah, no, so reading the rules, with horses, you wouldn't be able to catch up with her unless you take a good amount of non-lethal damage hustling for multiple hours.
Yeah, I
no,
don't think
it's
we were-
fine. Oh yeah,
No.
because
we were
the whole
serious
8
about it.
hours. It's fine.
Yeah.
No, I don't think anybody was super interested in that.
No.
Our
Yeah.
music's dead. Like Aisha.
Ooh.
You would
Alright.
get to Magnamar about end of the day. Probably around like 5 o'clock-ish.
Sweet.
Yeah, you get to Magmar. We won't be too much more because I just got a lot more prep to do now. But I will throw up a map so you guys can see the city of Magnamar. And then I have a 68-page book to read.
You have no one to
Oh,
blame but
man.
yourself.
I mean, I don't think we're gonna stay there for very long. I think we're gonna kill this guy.
This is literally where we were led,
Yeah. I think we're gonna.
and I did protest.
This is
I
where
have a
we
strong
hop campaigns, guys.
No, please no. We're
No,
gonna finish this
that's
campaign. Dang
Corvosa.
it. I'm sure there's a campaign that takes place in Magnamar, isn't there? I guess it's kind of just RuneLords, isn't it? Actually.
The other one I was talking about, the Jade Regent, it starts in Sandpoint but then goes way off. Actually, I think it might stop in Magnamar at some point.
Hey guys, it's just one short boat ride over to Corvosa.
Mm.
I don't know. That doesn't look super short. That's
For a
like
boat?
a 3. Nah, that's
For a-
still like a 600-mile boat ride.
It's shorter than walking.
That's probably true. If we're gonna do
Um,
that, let's go to Cheliax. I got some scores to settle now that I'm powerful.
Whoa there. You're
No,
only
I'm
level
joking.
6, buddy. Slow
When
your
we-
roll, mister. I'm still can't really do much in combat.
Well,
That's
to
6 level
minimum.
higher than I was before. I'm gonna go heal a bunch of people.
I can take so many hits now.
To help
Just
minimize.
saying,
I'm a much
We're gonna
better
get-
punching bag than I was before.
Is that all you got? Keep it coming.
You're not even making it through my armor. Oh no,
Ew.
don't bite me, Mr. Ghoul.
Yeah. Jake, to
That's
help
exactly what it is.
minimize.
Now I can finally be like, please
Guys,
don't hit me more.
I gotta
Sorry.
talk.
Sorry,
Jake,
Jess.
to help minimize your reading, we can just simply say like we are also here. Our intent is to find out where Alderaan Foxglove's townhouse is. So depending on how this city is structured, if there's like a welcome gate, like who are you here to see? Do you need directions, kind of thing.
Welcome. Here's the yellow pages of Magnamar.
We're pretty much going there. So just a FYI versus it
Yeah,
being like we're going shopping and
thing.
eating and
I've read the module. I know how much is in Magnamar, so I will not prepare more than I... Actually, I'll prepare as much as I need. This is necessary.
Alright. Do what you gotta do. Ew, gross. I don't
Yeah.
like it. Let's burn
How
it.
much more of the module did we skip?
5. We jumped modules. We're in a
We
different
haven't-
module.
We haven't skipped anything yet. We could go
You
back.
skipped about 3 or 4 pages.
We can go back.
Is that a lot?
Depends on what was on those pages.
I mean, I don't know. I mean, like the other time that we skipped, was that like 3 to 4 pages? Ooh,
That was like 10 to 15.
Oh, that's cool. Oh, that's cool. Good to know.
You missed the entirety of the investigation almost.
Hashtag Rise of the RuneLords speedrun.
Like, I would after this campaign, I would love to run RuneLords again. Because you guys have missed so much. Like, you're running on the absolute bare minimum information.
And we're doing great.
Yep.
Yeah, so far.
See, this is
Think
like
From
about
your
it.
perspective, you're doing great.
I mean, if you want to railroad us, you can railroad us. You are the GM.
Nope.
We chose a
us.
module to be railroaded.
Well,
It has to be, right? Like, it's not just a free reign. It's like, no, we want to actually do the module, so.
Alchemist.
I know. Allah.
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 Baster.
No, this is the Allah bastard
Allah?
district.
It looks
Instead of
it
a la
looks like
carte.
it's got a
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
Allah bastard.
straight
This is
up.
the
look-
Alaba Stair District.
Allah
It looks like it's got a thing in it, like apostrophe. Also, I was looking at this river name. How the heck do you pronounce that? Yondabakarui? Like, did the
Yonda
person-
Bakari.
they just made it up.
Yonda Bakari, yeah.
It sounds like a mad gap, or it's just like, what's it mean? What's it really trying to say? There's a module idea, just a bunch of mad gab words for stuff that's just like, oh.
It means river in the language of the people that live here when they're dunking their head in a river.
Right.
Okay.
You guys would make it to Magnamar along the northern part of the city, seeing the gate that's labeled the Lost Coast Road. Coming towards the city, Magnamar is the second biggest city in this entire region, second only to Corvosa. There's about 16,000 different people here.
Whoa, big upgrade.
I
We
feel
should've
like it's a
lived
little
here.
strange you had to specify different.
16,000 different people here?
16,000 different people.
1,000 different people.
16,000 unique.
No texture
Not San
repeats, okay?
Pointians.
No. There are 16,000 unique NPCs for you to interact with in this city.
That's what Jake just
And
said.
they all
That's
have
right.
names.
Jake,
Do you think that there is a census bureau in this
I was
town?
about to say, think
There's
about
about to be.
census.
There's about to be.
The Census Bureau comes to Magnamar.
But we're only interested in taking one name down, and we're
That's
gonna cross it
true.
out immediately.
I mean, it's already dead, so it's
Well,
not like
two.
it's a big
I mean, we gotta
tax
get
evasion.
Aisha too.
I think she's probably already dealt
Do you
with.
think he evades his taxes?
Anyway, we were doing something. Jake.
So you enter through the northern gate of Magnamar. If you want to roll me knowledge, history, or local.
Knowledge something. It's not
Knowledge.
good.
I'm good at local.
They're
Let
both
me
bad.
see here.
I suck.
Ooh,
21.
the black dart let me down. That is an
Ooh.
8 total. I rolled a 1.
I also rolled a 1 and also got an 8.
21.
21.
I got a 7 and I rolled a 6.
I've been here before. And paid attention. I know where all the alchemists live.
I've been here before, but clearly I didn't pay attention.
It was at night, I'm sure.
I was bored while you were talking to Alchemist.
That's right. Look at all these people I just met.
So, what did you guys get?
21.
Yep, we all got collectively 21.
I got
Good job,
21.
team.
Everyone else got lower
Got
than
like a
that.
7 or 8, yeah.
8.
7.
So Tova, you know, and you guys can kind of see this too as you come into the city. The Alabaster District is the very nice, wealthy part of town. Most people who come inside the city, unless you're wealthy or look at least well-to-do, immediately head south down into the Naos and Capital districts.
I have a feeling we're looking for the Alchemist district.
Aye.
Tova, you know that if you don't look like you belong in the Alabaster district and you're not at the arena, guards won't directly say get out, but you will be heavily scrutinized the entire
So
time you're
what?
there.
You had me at arena.
Yeah, what arena?
I failed to see the problem with being scrutinized by guards in this situation.
There is an arena right
Yeah.
here.
What's it for?
It is a kind of what you'd expect. It's an all kind of events, sporting arena. Not as much. Yes, there's some gladiatorial stuff happening there,
That's what I
but
expect.
it's not as much bloodshed. Normally, it's very rare people die in the arena. Most of the time, it's more so like chariot races.
Old person. Ox destroys. That one guy.
My poor ranger that I lovingly
That
crafted
was
to be
Yeah.
all
so
desert
funny.
themed and cool.
Sorry.
Mhm.
Sorry, it's still fresh.
Obliterated.
Over a year ago. Still fresh.
Yep.
Over 2 years ago at this point.
I'll
huh?
never forget that ranger whose name
I
I can't
guess-
remember.
Right. It's like
I have it in my notes
That wasn't it?
somewhere.
it wasn't Trey, but yeah, it was funny. Okay. Is there a place in this area that I know that we can get directions to a very wealthy manor owner named Foxglove? How do I get directions to his house?
You can go ahead. Let me see.
I will also bring the group in on this. How do you think we should do this? Should we just ask someone really nicely and like
I mean,
What
I
if-
don't think there's anything wrong with approaching the gods and saying, "Hey, we think there's a ghoul in town."
What if we just approach him and see
true?
that we're looking for Aldrin Foxglove's townhouse? We have a message to deliver.
Oh great. That's a good one. Yeah.
Mhm.
We're from
We'll
Sandpoint.
just leave
We're
out that the message is, a
gonna
warhammer
kill
and and a sword and a bomb and I don't know, crossbows to the face.
If need be, we can even bring up that we went hunting with him back in Sandpoint, and he knows us.
I don't necessarily see why we need to hide what we're doing. It might be worthwhile to bring some
No.
gods with us.
no, it's just asking the right person. It's just
I just think the issue is,
finding where he lives.
if we
It's a
we
bit
can't just
complex.
like walk into a town where we're not known and start accusing
Right.
a wealthy man of being a ghoul and doing horrible things.
Well,
Plus-
would you rather barge into his manor in the broad light of day and then kill
It's
him?
evening.
Yeah. Fair enough. I think it might be worth it.
I
We've
mean,
already
we should
crossed
at
paths
least,
with authorities
we should
before.
at least figure out if he's even in the city before we
Mhm.
raise some kind of alarm of, oh, there's ghouls in the city. Start
Right.
a panic.
It
Plus,
might be
we
worth
don't
panicking
have any
about.
proof.
Also, we could just ask them if they've seen an undead woman wandering around the town.
That works too.
That's a fair point.
We
Well,
saw one on the
here's a-
road.
Here's an angle. We know Aisha. We could say we're looking for her, and we think we know where she's going.
I say we just ask after if
We just need to know
a
where he
revenant's
lives,
been spotted, and ask
and
after
then start there.
Aldrin's manor.
Yeah, I mean, I just don't think it would be too much of a stretch to say, hey, we know where this undead is heading. It has a grudge against Alden Foxglove.
Ah, fair enough.
That's fair.
The only problem, it might get the city guard dragged in. But
I
we can
didn't.
try it.
I don't know that's a bad thing. Just saying, personally, I think this might be something worth panicking about.
Rocco, you have like really good. Wait, no, you don't have good charisma.
I do.
Yeah, Aiden, you should go ask to see first where he lives if we can get that
Hey, my
information for
diplomacy's
free.
a +4, okay?
Mine's a
Oh,
+11.
nice.
Okay, no need to show off.
So Aiden
Well-
should go ask first just to see if
Yeah.
we can get the information,
Jake,
and then
what
we'll
kind of
work from there.
what state of dress am I in right now?
Ooh,
Like,
use
how, do I
prestidigitation.
look rumpled and gross?
You guys have been traipsing through the woods for the past 24 hours.
With
No,
horses.
we've
I'm
been
gonna-
taking a romantic stroll along the beach.
Yeah, I'm gonna ask
horseback
Nyrelion.
ride.
Could you perhaps clean me up a little bit?
Poof.
Poof.
Sweet.
You're clean.
Okay. Step one.
Oh, all of us, maybe? All of us?
Yeah, yeah.
And our horses, like just all of
Thanks.
the whole appearance. Thanks,
Thanks,
Nyrelion.
Nyrelion.
I clean us all up.
Oh man, that feels
All
so
right.
much better. Oh, it's so
Beautiful.
much dirt.
All right. Here, let me. You know what? I'll just pull the old priest routine. Here's the thing. I'm very good at talking to people. I'm not very good at lying to people.
You don't need
Then
to
don't
lie. Just ask.
Omit certain details
Those are-
that they don't need to know.
No,
Well, the
just
things
ask
we just-
questions
I'm aware
first.
of that. I
Things
just
we just talked about are absolute truth. We are trying to find Aldrin Foxglove.
Just ask that first.
But
That's the first question. Hey, do you know where we can find somebody named
Yeah.
this?
So yeah, I just wanted to let everybody know that's what's going on.
That's
but
fine. We're
I'll-
not
I'll-
asking you to lie. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll approach
Yep.
somebody. The nearest town guard-looking person, or someone who might
Yep.
know what's up.
Oh yeah, and there's a stark difference between the guards in Sandpoint and the guards in Magnum, in that they're better outfitted out
Professional.
here. They're
Not volunteer.
essentially yes.
They look like they
they're
know how to hold
more.
their weapons.
They look. The Sandpoint guards were definitely competent. These guys are more professional. At least, just from looking at them, you can tell they have much more of an image to maintain, especially in this district.
Okay.
You go on up to one of them.
Yeah, and I'll just. Hello there.
Hello
Got a
there.
question for you.
Wow. No, Kenobi!
Looking for directions.
Edan! Son of.
Yes.
Yeah.
So
See, I'm looking for someone, an old friend, by the name of Alden Foxglove. I was wondering if I could get directions to his manor, perhaps.
An old friend of
He's gotta
3
roll
weeks.
knowledge
Can I get a
local.
diplomacy check?
He's got to roll knowledge local for this guard.
Oh, 16.
That's still good.
Oh, that's not bad.
You rolled a 5.
I did roll a 5.
Could have been a 1.
It's a good thing I'm good at this.
And why are you looking for his residence?
Well, you see, he's expecting us. We tried to catch him at his manor outside of Sandpoint, the Misgivings. I don't know if you've heard of it, but unfortunately, we were unable to catch up with him there. So
What was
thought
that
we'd see if he
about
was here.
not lying?
None of that was a lie.
That
None
was
of that
not a
was a
lie.
lie. That was true.
We did want to catch
We
up
were
to
trying
him.
to catch up to him
In
at
fact-
his manor at the Misgivings.
I would like to point out it was quite a clever,
Okay.
not a lie.
Yep. We've been trying to catch up to him for a while now.
Got something to say to him. And what that is die!
Yeah, we've learned some things that we'd like to share with him. Like cure serious wounds.
That's funny.
He's got some serious wounds that need curing.
Spiritual, but
Well, if it's Foxglove, I'm not sure of the specific location. It'll be over in the Neos district. Down this way.
any idea of a more specific location at all? Or where I could find one, perhaps?
Who'd ask? Do all the the house names have their names out on the front, like cute little plaques. Foxglove Townhome, respectively.
I know there's more kind of looks at you up and down. Are you new to Magdamar?
I've been through before, but never stayed for long periods of time.
Okay. Do you know the Star Silver Plaza?
Can I roll a knowledge local?
Yes.
Do any of the rest of us?
Yes, I
know
do.
what
I rolled
that-
a nat 20. That is a 27.
Nice. Aiden knows all.
All of us have been to
Stars-
Magdamar before, right?
I have not.
Okay. So three of
Okay.
us have been here before.
So you would definitely know the Silver Star Plaza is
That's where all the shootouts are.
They have them in the plaza
At high noon.
because there's no
Silver Star.
That's where they keep the town bell. Anyway, sorry, Jake.
so you would know the Silver Star Plaza is relatively close to you. It's the part of the plaza right here. The Silver Star Plaza is a large plaza space where the ground tile is all laid out to look like the night sky. It is beautiful mosaic. And at the Silver Star Plaza, the building right here on the corner is known as the
Someone should do that. That's awesome.
um, the Triodea. The Triodea is the most renowned playhouse and concert hall in Magnum. It houses 3 performance halls, and is essentially like the premier place for any concerts or music or plays.
Does it happen to have an information booth attached?
The guy named Trey.
Not of people's home addresses.
Okay.
Was the guard just saying to go there?
She was saying start your search around that area.
Okay.
He knows there's townhouses, multiple with the 21 you'll know Naos is basically the new money district. Where the Alabaster district is old money, the Naos district is new money.
All right.
So smaller townhouses would be in that section of the district.
Well, we have a couple of options. Yeah. I'll like group up. I'll say thank you, appreciate it, all that, and I'll meet back with everybody. Well, so I don't have a specific location, but I do know a general area.
Great.
We'll start there.
Very well. Here's something we could do: is split up.
I don't know if that's a good idea.
No,
not
because as soon as
particularly
someone
confident.
finds it, then
If we stay
There's no
within
need
message
yet.
range,
it's like 125
that's a
feet.
bit
That's not
limited.
very far.
it's a bit limiting, but
It's not
That's very
far in a
limiting.
city in
That's
this
not far
size.
at all.
Sure, if we were in Sandpoint, we could probably manage, but
Fair
in case you
enough.
haven't noticed, we're not in Sandpoint anymore.
well,
Nice.
in that case, I say, when in Magnamar, live as the Magnamarians do.
When in
In a group.
Magnemar, shoot a barrel full of
In a
monkeys.
group.
Yeah, when in Magnamar, throw stones at glass manors, like like you're shooting monkeys in a barrel.
Give them both
That all
barrels of
roads
monkey.
lead to.
What was that, Noah?
I said that all roads lead to.
Yeah, there you go.
I said give them both barrels of monkeys.
Perfect.
Nice.
I feel like we should wrap up here pretty soon, though, because
Yeah.
we're
Yeah,
kind
I
of
don't
at
know.
You know, we're not.
a new spot. So.
Lock, stock, and 2 smoking barrels of monkeys.
Right. Actually, this would probably be a good place to stop.
Okay.
I will.
Sweet. Cool.
You know what would have been really funny and technically not a lie? We're the Census Bureau.
That's
we
right.
Are the Census Bureau. Guys,
Oh.
That's our cover for everything.
Oh,
Unintentionally,
Bureau.
we have given ourselves governmental
A
access
way
to
in.
people's homes
Yeah.
and information, demographics.
All right.
How great
Good
would that
night,
be?
guys.
I kind of want to like see what the guards would do if we said we're the Census
Mhm.
Bureau.
Census
I
Bureau.
don't.
Like, quick
What are you gonna do
save.
about it?
We're the Census
Census
Bureau.
Bureau.
Yeah, quick
Yeah,
save.
and then see what happens.
Capital C, capital B. My name's Edan. I don't know if you've heard of me. I'm a pretty big deal back at the Census Bureau in
While we're
Back
at
in
it, quick
Sandpoint.
save, attempt to pickpocket.
Yeah, just see
quick
what
load,
happens.
quick load, quick load, quick load.
But anyway, didn't get myself thrown in jail this time, so that's a
Yet.
plus.
Mhm.
True.
Yeah.
No, this is a whole session without me getting thrown in jail. I'm counting that as a win.
Were you thrown in
Tova,
jail last? Oh, what?
can you roll me a knowledge local for like your knowledge of like alchemy shops in this area?
Oh. Yeah. I just closed all my stuff.
You know, Alder Foxglove
you
owns an
didn't-
alchemy shop in Magnum.
We can also save that for next time.
In case.
Okay. Yeah,
in
do it next
case
time. I rolled
you-
an 18
In case you
plus
wanted
stuff.
it. In case you wanted it, since I've been here before too, I also just rolled an 18 for knowledge local, with a total of 19.
Sweet.
Sweet. Well, total of whatever I added, so like over 20. I think it's like 25
Okay.
for next time. Make a note.
Noted. For me, you should probably know it for yourself.
Good night, guys. I am tired. I was snowboarding all
yeah.
day.
Good
So
night, guys.
Good night.
Catch you
have
guys
a
later.
good night.